is culture. We acknowledge the painful legacy of colonization and its lasting impacts on the communities. Let us commit ourselves to listening, learning, and engaging in meaningful actions that support healing and understanding. Together we can work toward a future that embraces respect, recognition, and reconciliation. We say miigwech for being here, for your dedication to this important journey towards a better future for all of us. Again, it is my honor to introduce Ms. Barb Day Nolan to speak on behalf of the importance of truth, reconciliation, and the importance of respect.
Miigwech, that was very well said. Bojo, Anin, hello. My spirit name is Misko Asin, Redstone. I am Ojibwe, Anishinaabe, Kwe. I am an Ojibwe from right here, beautiful Baoting, which is the original name of Sault Ste. Marie. Baoting means by the rapids. I am a first-generation survivor, which means my parents went to Indian residential school. Orange Shirt Day. Wear orange. September 30th. Truth and reconciliation. Every child matters. Remember the children. Even though today is not September 30th and Monday is, however, today, as we are all together to enjoy a football game, I am honored to have been asked to speak on this National Day of Truth and Reconciliation, which is now declared and acknowledged as a day of remembrance. As we remember the thousands of Indigenous children who were taken away from their families, 150,000 children. Thousands of those children did not make it home. We must remember them, and every time we mention the children, we help to heal and bring them home. The last federally funded Indian residential school was closed in 1997. That means people my age and younger could have attended Indian residential school. That is not so long ago. People like Phyllis Webstad, who was 6 years old when she began at residential school. She was denied the simple pleasure of a gift from her grandmother of an orange shirt. On the very first day of residential school, Phyllis was denied her orange shirt, in which she never seen again. So today, we wear the orange shirt for Phyllis. Phyllis, who now holds a doctorate in education, has since created a book and curriculum and has worked diligently to make awareness, to remember the children, and to remember this part of our history. We invite everyone to wear orange, to show your support, and to remember the children, the survivors who went to residential school, and the children who did not make it home. Also to acknowledge the impacts that these schools have made on Indigenous people. Allies, you can show your support by wearing orange. Learn about Indigenous culture, history, and attend activities around truth and reconciliation. There are 94 calls to action set out and headed by the now retired Honorable Judge Murray Sinclair and the Truth and Reconciliation Commission. Support the efforts to put these calls to action into place. They include the restoration of language, like the beautiful Ojibwe language of the Indigenous people from right here in the beautiful Baoting. The sharing, learning, and restoration of a beautiful way of life and culture that will open the pathways of healing and wellness, a positive self-identity as an Indigenous person. Today, we learn and live our cultural ways, learn and speak our languages. We do this for the little ones who weren't able to speak their language. Today, we dance for those little ones who were denied their right to dance. Today, we sing for those little ones who weren't allowed to sing. Today, we play for those little ones who were denied their right to play. I want to say miigwech to everyone, such as the Sault Ste. Marie Football Society, who is joining in the efforts of creating a path of reconciliation, as this is of great importance. I say miigwech to everyone. Kinawea, that is how we say everyone in Ojibwe. As every child matters. Kinawea, apien dakwaza, abenojiak. Chimiigwech everyone for listening. These are not easy things to hear, but they are important to acknowledge so that we can all heal from the past, historic events, and speak our truth. The upside is we now learned how important culture is, and history is to our people and to all people, as all people have beautiful cultures. Never let us repeat this dark history ever again, and celebrate who we are. Celebrate our differences as we all live in this ancient gathering place called Bauting by the Rapids. Gitchimiigwech. Now let's play football.
Come on in, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Sault Ste. Marie Football Association, the referees and their association, we'd like to thank Ms. Barb Day Nolan. We'd like to ask you to stay for the coin flip. It's been an honor to listen to you speak. Ladies and gentlemen, let's play some football.
Yeah, they're just doing the, I don't know. So.
Can you hear it through your earphones?
I got nothing.
Good evening. Yeah. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Nope.
I don't hear.
Dead air. Or no air.
Testing, testing.
Nope.
Nope. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Friday night high school football action here in Sault Ste. Marie. Game between the 1-2 Superior Heights Steelhawks and the 0-3 White Pines Wolverines. White Pines won the toss and selected to defer, getting ready to kick off to Superior Heights, and kickoff gets by them, picked up. Ooh, nice tackle brought down to the 21, and Baz, this is a big game for
gets just past the 20.
oh, and by the way, I'm Ashton Young on the play-by-play. It'll be Ray Bazawal on the color, and Jay Houselander doing everything else for us tonight. One-man crew behind the scenes. And anyways, a big game for both teams here because like if we look last night watching Cora and how they handled St. Mary's, finishing fourth place here is probably a big deal in the semifinals. So what are both teams looking to do here to try to avoid that fourth place finish?
100%. This is a pivotal game for both of them, and they're they're really trying to dial this in. And
that's unnecessary roughness against
get a
White
win,
Pines.
and that'll tie them up. But and then it goes all the different tiebreaker rules. So it's going to be an eventful game for both of them. And we got a few people missing tonight. Coach DeSando is down at his brother's wedding, so he's out of town, and Coach McLeod is not here as well. But they got some very knowledgeable staff members supporting him tonight. Matt Goche and all the boys over there, so it's going to be a pivotal game tonight to see who can come out and try and get out of that fourth place position. So,
yeah, and I also know one key, they're not sending Dake both ways tonight. He's just playing quarterback tonight, so we won't be seeing him on defense.
Yeah,
trying to save him for a little bit of the playoffs.
Was my understanding he didn't
was
play at all last week. So.
Yeah,
no.
to go.
And brought down there to number 54 on the play.
54, Isaiah Keel.
Isaiah Keel.
Makes
on the stop, making up second and 12 here for Superior Heights.
Yeah, Isaiah's been dying to get into the loop
Gain
here.
of about 2 yards.
He's somebody that came from the CAS program, and he moved up to the Sioux to play football this year and transferred schools.
Lost of 2 yards, second and 12.
Out trying to make a name for himself.
And from the gun, spread dig rolling to the left. Little flip up to the running back. Enough for a first down. That was number...
He dumped it off the break. Colt Yeaman. Yeaman gets about to the 45, 46-yard line. Good enough for a first down before being run out of bounds.
Is that Colt Yeaman? I don't think it was.
I can't tell the number. It's just so difficult to see those.
Is it number... oh, maybe it is Colt Yeaman.
Yeah. So difficult to see those dark numbers on the dark jerseys.
It's my gripe with the St. Mary's ones, too, the black on maroon. They're not doing us favors up here with the numbers.
Thanks to White Pines, though, they're extremely easy to see tonight.
And a handoff to number 1. That's Ty Russian. Finds a hole and picks up 15 on the carry.
Gets down to the 45 before being
good job by the offensive line of Superior Heights there to create the hole.
Yeah, you know what? Ty Russian always runs really hard. It's a name well known to high school sports in Sault Ste. Marie.
Show about more. Jacob
he's no different to the hard-nosed football player, just like the rest of the family. So.
Yeah, and I think they maybe have gotten away from him a little bit here over the last couple of weeks. Maybe they were down early and they got away from the run game a little bit, but I think he's probably going to be key to them here down the stretch. And a handoff inside, finds an outside hole. And brought down.
Goes up the middle, gets to the outside before being knocked down.
It's number 18.
Number 5.
Ben Trevino.
Trevisanute. Yeah. He ran a sure long way just to get those 9 yards, but I think he's about a 1 yard short, and it's going to be 2nd and 1 here.
We're going to have a 2nd and 1.
Gain sets up 2nd and 1.
If I know the coaching staff here, it might be quarterback sneak. Oh, they stayed in gun.
Oh, it doesn't mean anything. That Dakin is such a terrific athlete. He can make his own decisions there at quarterback.
And kept by Dake, and he's going to be.
Ty Russian goes up.
He might have just got enough, but there is a flag down.
Wayne
I'm not
Jones
sure if there was a face mask there. Referee Kieran Foley out tonight.
Looks to be a hold on Superior Heights. Oh, it was a face mask. Good call.
Mask against White Pines.
And it's going to move him up 15 here.
Kieran Foley's our head referee this evening.
And there's another flag down.
I think they're just giving Kieran back his flag. So
okay.
That was one of the
That'll
players.
back White Pines up 15. It'll be an automatic first down.
No stranger to football himself. Before being a referee, outstanding player at Sir James Dunn back in the day. Longtime friend of mine.
And Steelhawks threatening early here with 9:07 left to go in the first. Dake rolls to the left, looking on the quarterback keep. Finds a hole, gets outside. Brought down by number 5.
Taken down by McCorkle.
Well, there's no rest there.
Ethan
from
McCorkle.
Dake, I'll tell you that. He doesn't look injured at all. So
no, I was talking to him last night after their practice in between the junior and senior games, and he was telling me he was feeling better. He just they're going to try and maybe ease him back in here.
Down.
And first and goal here for Superior Heights from the 10.
First and 10 from just outside the 10.
Ball dropped.
Botch snap.
Bad snap. Player down for White Pines.
Looks like number 80 in on the tackle.
Getting up.
Yeah, it looked like
appeared to be
Russian
hobbling
was
though,
able
number
to jump
51.
on the ball there, so. Steve Day Nolan, pretty tough customer for White Pines there.
White Pines looking to hold here.
Yeah.
54 Kehoe also in.
Knocks him back 3 yards, bringing up second and goal from about the 13.
Oh, direct snap.
And direct snap to Russian looking, gets it inside the 5.
After Russian gets inside the 5 before being hauled down.
A nice run, and I think Superior Heights is going to elect to go for it here,
number 4 with the
being
tackle.
this deep early in the game.
Unfortunately, White Pines is without one of their star players tonight. Landon Surrett unable to play because of some infractions from the last game.
And there's the quarterback sneak. Into the end zone for 6.
Superior Heights.
Was it Ty Russian or was it number 8? It appears Ty Russian got the touchdown on I think he got the direct snap. Was he under center? Ty Russian under center, picking up the 3 yards and the touchdown for Spirits. Go up 6-0 with 7:06 here to go in the first.
Yeah, he did give us the old flex there after his touchdown and handed the ball to the referee. Well, White Pines down early here, and I'm sure Coach Baswell is going to hope to get the boys on track offensively here. You know, they showed it flashes of their offense from last year, and they just haven't been able to put it all together. And, you know, they've been struggling a little bit with healthy bodies.
Is good.
It's made a big difference on the line when you don't have your linemen to make those holes or make those stops. So
yeah, when you're beat up in the trenches, it's going to be tough. But if you're White Pines, you got to look at probably one of your key weapons here in number 0, Neshoba Moore, who's probably had the most electric play so far this year in high school football with that big kick return he had against Cora. And the last time these guys played, in that first week of the season, White Pines picked up a lot of yards early on some soft zone and just hitting slants against Superior Heights early in that game, and they just they moved the ball inside Superior Heights 2 or 3 times. They just could never punch it in the end zone. There was a fumble or just a stop on 3 downs, and we'll see tonight if they can finish a couple of those drives. And
yeah, you know, it's going to be pivotal for them to keep. I've had I mentioned numerous times that they need to simplify their offense, especially when you got linemen down. You got to keep the passes short. You got to keep them quick, and but in turn, you got to keep them honest too, in the occasional long one. But I think that's where their bread and butter is. They seem to excel when they have a lot of those. So
looks like Dake's going for an onside here because this isn't the normal kicker.
Day and Neshoba Moore back. DJ Pine shallow.
Is he their normal kicker?
Yeah, well, he does everything for them, right? So just a little chip shot.
over the head with a bad bounce. Picked up by Neshoba Moore, finds a hole. Wrapped up by a few Steelhawks on the play.
Short kick eventually picked up
Decent
by
offensive
Moore.
starting spot here for White Pine, starting
close to the 35
at about their
before being brought
34-yard line on offense.
Yeah, you know, it's going to be critical for Garen Pine, White Pine's quarterback, to get into a bit of a rhythm early here.
The tackle sets up first,
you know,
and
the
10.
last game that you and I did together with them, they really struggled in the first half. And then the second half, they were like a whole different team. So.
Yeah, I agree. Like I said, they had that early success against Spear Heights that I saw, and they just if he connects early and they build that confidence, you just never know here. So look to see if they go to that quick pass game early here. Empty backfield here for White Pines. Little end around. Tied up from Spear Heights. Brought down for a gain of
Short
1.
By Arthur Vincent.
Arthur Vincent unable to get any.
And they got some chirping and some extra shenanigans and more flags.
Keegan Dane in there and Neshoba Moore trying to pull them off, and looks like.
Is that number 5, Javen Battle?
He just came back from a suspension.
He did just it's got to keep your head calm down here thing. But we will see who the calls are going against early.
Well, he's off the field there, so I don't know what happened. I've seen them let things go a little bit. Oh, he's not happy over there on the sideline. One of the players tried to talk to him, and one of the coaches should be over there right now having a conversation with him.
Oh, I think there goes someone.
Looks like Coach Smith is over there, if I can see. He's talking to him, you know, cooler heads got to prevail, and, you know, no different than the amount of flags I seen last night in that NFL game. I think there was about 6 flags here tonight, but that was just
crazy.
awful. Like the continuity and the flow, you can't get caught into these verbal sparring. You know, it's kids, you preach it to them all the time, and I always talk to them. I said, you know what, just turn and walk away. You're not accomplishing anything at all, and I know it's hard. You got to control your emotions as a young fella, but it's important for them to just walk away. And referee Foley here has given us the signal, so.
Wait, no, final count. Speaking of that game, I didn't bet that game last night, but how many sports bettors do you think were upset with that hooked kick from Aubrey late in the game from Dallas on the 5.5 spread?
I think he's missed 2 kicks in 3 years. Referees are having quite the discussion here, folks, on probably going to have a conversation with the players and see what's going on here. But
no signal, but they are moving up. My guess is 15. But I don't know if there was 2 to 1 or just 1 or none.
Well, there's 15.
Oh, we're keeping going.
Oh, it must have been 2 on the same
2
player.
on Battle. That's not good.
No, that would eliminate him from the next game as well if those are OCs or I'm not sure what they. Holy moly! There's
we're going.
A third one.
Did he get straight ejected?
Well, that's 3 penalties.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you flip the field in 6 seconds.
Wow.
And just like that, on a gain of 1, you pick up 60. This is why you got to maintain discipline. Anyways, first down for White Pines here inside Superior Heights 35-yard line.
Basically 45 yards.
So those must be 3 objectionable conducts, and 2 gets you a seat out for the next game. And if he's been suspended already, that could be not great for the Superior Heights Steelhawks, because it's my understanding. I really don't know the young man, but he's a pretty good athlete, and for them not to have him after just coming back, that's unfortunate that he wasn't able to control his emotions there. So they're having a conversation with the head coach and Matt Goche, I think, or you said Freddie might be at the head coach this evening. So
I think so, and I just want to give a shout out to high school of Sault Ste. Marie football legend Josh Goche watching the broadcast here on YouTube. Watching his nephew Dakin tonight.
Of the Steelhawks.
And Garrett Pine finds Neshoba Moore at the 10. Makes a man miss, and touchdown number 0 to Neshoba Moore.
Touchdown! 32-yard touchdown
Making
play.
Superior Heights pay for those penalties right away. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a football game.
Wow, what a terrific throw from Garrett Pine.
Whoa, found the guy open.
Right wide open in the seam. And then Neshoba Moore was able to do the rest and scamper himself in. But if you're Coach Baswell right now, you got to be ecstatic with that. Just the continuity that they're trying to develop over there and get that ball in the end zone and get some points on the board early, because the last time these two played together, it was an 8-1 game, I believe.
Yeah,
right? So
we have more points now than we did in the whole game. It was unbelievable. And they're Ethan McCorkle. Oh, bad snap on the extra point. McCorkle gets it down, and White Pines, and there is a flag late.
Leg. He does well just to land on it and to save any damage.
But White Pines unable to tie the game on the extra point. Looks like it's going to be 7-6 Superior Heights here with the kick to come.
Well, depending on what the flag is here, I don't know if that was post or during. Referee Corelli threw that one from the end zone. So they're having a conversation right now as to what's going on. So. Well, it's been a while since we had mosquitoes.
I know.
Starting to make a comeback here. The warm weather's dragging them out a little bit.
They got me there yesterday, too, right on the lake.
Well, they seem to like us chubby guys. We get a little more meat than everybody else, right? So.
And during this stoppage of play, we're going to take a time here to take a second to thank our sponsors of Northern Sports Excellence. True House Sports Radio, Gen 7 Rankin, Cobb's Bread, located at Churchill Plaza, Jonathan Bujold, Reliance Home Comfort, Algoma District School Board, the Huron Superior Catholic District School Board, and Algoma Thunderbird Athletics. Also, athletes of the game are brought to you by Wendy's, the Sault Ste. Marie, and Team Essentials. They have teamed up with us here at SaultSports.com to honor the high school's top athletes of the game when we broadcast games. Each game, the coaches of the competing teams will be choosing players of the game, where the players of the game will be given a Wendy's gift card and a Team Essentials Player of the Game T-shirt. And after all is said and done, it looks like that penalty was on White Pines. They're backed up to the 30 for the kick here, and Superior Heights might have some instant field position here off the kickoff.
So after the 15-yard penalty is applied,
it's 7-6 here with 6:31 to play.
McCorkle will kick off from the 30.
Not sure what the penalty was. I'm trying to figure it out there. So
I didn't see the signal either. I don't know if there was one.
He did. I can't remember. Is that chop block? No, chop. When he motions behind the leg.
Oh yeah, it is. Chop block on the point after. That's a tough one to swallow actually as a lineman.
Yes, so that is correct. So
kick up
or clipping is what they call it.
Oh, you can field it clean from. Schillingsford finds a hole, and he's going to go. He's at the 15, the 10. Touchdown, Max Schillingford off the kick. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, Superior Heights gains the momentum back.
Wow.
What a start we've had to this football game.
Everybody was just kind of pedestrian-like there. They weren't expecting him to blow through that hole, but he had a head of steam, and he just blew right by everybody.
And Max Schillingford picks the ball up untouched. Superior Heights extra point to come here.
Wow.
Oh, this keeps going. I'm going to lose my voice here by the second quarter.
Yeah, I got to tell you, there's some missed assignments there. Everybody was pedestrian-like, and if I'm Coach Baswell over there, I'm having rallying the guys together here, and we're going to have a conversation as to we can't be letting that happen.
Oh. I'll tell you, the first game this year, it was all defense. This year, today, the defense seems to be sleeping. It's crazy.
Well, I like defensive being a former defensive coordinator, but I love seeing points on the board. So terrific effort there by Max Schillingford to just blow through everybody.
Snap good, kick up, and completed by number 15. Daxon Pringle on the extra point, making it 14-6 here with still 6:20 to go in the first quarter.
Well, it'd be interesting here if White Pines can get back on the board and try and answer that outstanding run. I can't believe he looked like he was shot out of a cannon.
Yeah, he picked that ball up and just gone. Well, let's see if White Pines can answer back now with a quick stripe. I don't know if I'm Superior Heights here. I might not want to kick it to Neshoba Moore.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. After that display of running, I'm not kicking it to Max Schillingford anymore either.
That's...
Well, it looks like number 15 for the Spear Heights Steelhawks. Jackson Pringle will be doing the kicking off here. He seems to be setting the ball up. Last time it was Dake Goche. And,
yeah, that's why I thought maybe they had an onside coming with Dake maybe kicking it and trying to recover it himself.
They're on the wrong line here for the kickoff here. He's got to move the ball up. So there he goes. Up to the 45. So just so you guys are, if anybody watching from home not understanding, the kickoff begins from the 45-yard line, and he had it set up on the 35. So. Well, this is taking a little bit longer than expected, so I'm not sure why you're huddling for this. These should be just typically signals.
I think this is, well, in the old Sliv McLeod book, this he might be trying to drop this here in about the White Pines 45.
Well, White Pine seems to be in the right.
He looks to be looking
here,
at it.
No, full kick.
No, it went deep. And not go, whoa, took a nice bounce.
Jacob Day with the return here.
Day picked up, nice little return, breaks a tackle, but then swallowed up by
Day gets all the way across the 35.
The kickoff
to the 40
team in.
before being corralled.
Nice little return to the 40, and White Pines has good field position here again to start their second drive of the game. And their first drive was 2 plays and a touchdown.
On the tackle.
Well, I'll tell you, Jacob Day made, he was a big integral part of the junior program last year, and he made himself a nice run back there. He got that ball all the way up to the 38. So they, I'm sure Superior Heights is not going to be looking for any more 45-yard penalties.
No, and then like I said, Garen Piner, maybe with that pass, maybe feeling a little bit of confidence. Let's see if he tries to air it out here again.
Well, I'm hoping they stick into the game plan that looks like they got set out here. The occasional run with some quick hitters.
And Garen Pine rolls out looking to keep it in. What a tackle!
Pine tries to get it on the end.
Tough
tackle
to see the
for a loss.
Number 6, Will Madaw. Yeah, probably.
Probably Will Madaw.
Makes more sense. Meta.
Will Meta.
Will Madaw on the tackle for a loss of 4. Good job from him.
Garen Pine thought he had a little bit more room to go there, and
Meta
was able to close the gap quick there, and now they're going to put them in trouble here behind the sticks.
Did he pay for that nickname? Did he pay for this Meta nickname?
That's what my understanding is. That's what he's asked how to announce it.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
That's how you say his last name. So.
Okay.
Moms are always right.
Roll out to the right, looking for Neshoba Moore, and completed.
Catch by Neshoba Moore.
What a head top from number 0, Neshoba Moore, and he's got 2 catches for a bunch. Garen Pine throws a strike.
I don't know what Nathan Adams was celebrating. He came down with that ball and he caught it. I don't know if he thought maybe that he didn't catch it, but definitely a catch, definitely in bounds right in front of us. We had great field position, and he was ruled in. So.
And just like that,
Pine throws it
White
deep.
Pines finds themselves in Superior Heights field again on Superior Heights 48. First down. 1 in the backfield here.
Well, it looks like White Pines is shoring up their protection here.
And handed off to number 22.
That would be
DJ Pine.
DJ Pine for sure.
Trying to offensive line, trying to push the ball, but a pickup of about 8 on the play, and bringing up 2nd and 2 here.
Not sure where they're going to mark that, but I think they're marking it somewhere around the 40.
Right at the 40, yep.
Yeah, bringing up 2nd and 2 for White Pines.
Number 40, Drew Hankinson.
Just a small shout out to my buddy Willard Pine, if he's listening in. Grandson's off to a good start tonight, buddy, so hope you're doing well. Wow, that snap didn't look great in the hands of that handoff, but he sure made the best of it.
Yeah, and White Pines in this gun look again. Same play the other way, shut down immediately by a swarm of Steelhawks. Pickup of none on the play. Bringing up 3rd and 2.
He gets gang tackled.
I don't know. He made it over that line. That's a bad spot.
Number 3, Nathan Adams leads the way.
On the original surge, he made it into almost to the 39, and now they're pushing it back. That's a bad spot in my opinion.
Number 50.
And with the way this game's been scoring here, your White Pines, they didn't even hesitate. They're going for it here on 3rd and 2, and I like the aggressiveness. Nothing to lose.
I happen to know the head coach pretty good, and he's on this side of the field. He's not giving the ball back easily. So. And
DJ Pine gets bad snap into the backfield. Recovered by Garrett Pine, but turnover from White Pines. Superior Heights to take over on their 51-yard line. Defensive stop from Superior Heights there on the bad snap.
Well, the snap was bad. It wasn't even ready for it. Garen didn't even call the snap.
On their 52-yard line.
You can't have stuff like that happening. Like that's just, they got to buckle down on that. It's an easy play. So now they're going to make the defense work extra hard for this one. So, they had some momentum going there, and to shoot themselves in the foot with that kind of play.
And we're about to see Superior Heights for their second offensive series of the game. Dake from the gun. And the quarterback keep on the rollout. Looking to get outside. Finds a corner. Picks up about 15 for a first down.
With a little bit of a balancing act.
I don't know what he was injured in, but it sure don't look like he's feeling any effects of it.
No.
Well, he just looked wide there.
But running him out of bounds,
I think Arthur Vincent unfortunately got caught looking in the backfield and trying to get those guys got to be forcing themselves to get upfield and get wide. You can't let people just keep kicking outside on you. It's not going to help you.
I know it sounds crazy, but I'm glad to see on their offense a little more creativity from their offense, getting a little bit of motion going here instead of standing in this pure balance look with just these two receivers in motion. And bad snap. Picked up by Dick, looking to get what he can. Oh, he breaks a tackle.
Goche breaks a tackle. Eventually
picks up first down yardage on a busted play. And that's got to hurt if you're the White Pines defense. Something go right, and then Dake just making up for it with his athleticism, bringing up a first down.
11. Nicholas Loaded.
Anyway, 1st and 10 for Superior Heights from the 30-yard line with 1:40 to go here in the first quarter.
Gotta think Coach Reed's got to come up with something here to create some controversy here in the middle and letting them run all over the place here.
And I believe that was not Ty Russian on the handoff. Play was a little bit quick to develop, or a little bit slow to develop. Number 40.
I think there might have been a crisscross in the
Chris Cormier.
In the play call there because
on the tackle.
Both running backs bumped each other on the shoulder there as he was getting the handoff. So
yeah, that looked like Ben Trevisanuk running that, and he didn't get.
I believe
far,
so. Little miscommunication, bringing up 2nd and 10 for Superior Heights.
2nd and 10.
White Pines walking up here, no safety high, so it looks like the blitz will be on for White Pines.
Well, it's going to be all about contain here now.
Quick, look at and a wrap-up tackle. Well, heck of a tackle there from number 5, Ethan McCorkle. Because if he misses that tackle, he's gone to the end zone, Drayden Brock. Or that was Chase Sarasolo. Well, I hope this is right.
Yep, that's how you say it. You had it right, buddy.
Touchdown saving tackle from McCorkle on the play. Bringing out.
That was about a 2-yard gain.
The field goal unit, I believe.
Field goal unit, I believe, is out.
Except for their short.
Except I don't think we have a kicker.
Or a player.
We don't have a kicker and someone else. I think we might see a timeout here.
Oh, this is way too much time. They can't. There's got to be a time clock violation here somewhere.
And here it comes. Oh, there's the timeout call from Superior Heights.
There's some leniency there. That should have been.
They call a timeout.
That definitely should have been a time clock violation. It was way over on that one. So.
And during this timeout, we're just like to mention anyone here watching on YouTube, like, share, and subscribe. The engagement helps the channel out greatly. And let us know where you're watching from if you are watching on YouTube. And with about 11 seconds here to go in the first, if this missed field, I don't know if Neshoba Moore is going to be back to return, but if he missed this field goal and they give Neshoba any room, he might host this from the end zone.
Yep, it's definitely a possibility. We know he's done it already, so it's not like I haven't seen it before. So Looks like Superior Heights now has the right amount of people on the field.
At number 15, Daxon Pringle for the field goal.
Daxon Pringle.
Number 2, Dylan Wooten on the hold. Kick up. Nice kick. Kick is good. That was good from a
35 yards.
Oh, he was deep in the end zone. That was probably good for about 45. Heck of a kick from Daxon Pringle there. Putting 3 more on the board for Superior Heights with 8 seconds to go here in the first. Now White Pines is going to elect to either take it on the 35 or have Superior Heights kick to them. We'll find out right now.
Well, if I'm the coach there, I'm letting them kick because they've had some opportunities. They got it. You know, Jacob was able to bring it back to the 38 on his last play, so. And I guess not.
They did.
No, their offense is walking on the field here, so it'll be no kickoff.
Oh, they did change their mind. Going to the 35. I think Superior Heights was hoping for them to do it. They might have had an onside coming.
Well, I think it's critical right now for White Pines to get back on track here and try and keep this game close before it gets out of hand.
Yeah, just 2 miscommunication. Well, that miscommunication on the 3rd down ends up just only costing them 3. So, but they've moved the ball here in the first quarter.
Yeah, because at this rate, if they get down too far, it's not going to help them on the
1st and 10
on the tiebreakers, and then they're going to face the Nathan Gazzetti show in the first weekend of the playoffs. So,
and this will be the final play of the first quarter, barring penalty. Garen Pine out finds number 11, Nicholas Loudit. Nicholas Loudit picking up about 10, 12 yards after the catch for a first down to end the quarter.
25 yards down
and during this first quarter here, we're just going to throw it to our sponsors for a minute. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the start of the second quarter here. White Pines taking down first down on the Superior Heights 40, on the Superior Heights 50, sorry.
To get it back to load it.
And the quick strike just out of the reach of the receiver, bringing up 2nd and 10.
Garen seemed to rush that throw a little bit early. He had all kinds of time. I don't know if he pulled the trigger or the route wasn't where he thought he was going to be. But
yeah.
I think he second-guessed himself, and he should have just tried a little bit of poise. But Superior Heights has been bringing the heat, and they've been in the backfield there with him. So
2nd and 10, and Pine drops back, looking to show him more wide open on the post.
He slides in.
Slides and picks up the first down. Nice throw from Garen Pine to get right back at it, and Superior Heights gets beat on the post.
Looks like Superior Heights was in a little bit of a zone there, and nobody was moving.
Don't know what the safety was doing.
He had a great viewpoint of watching him catch the ball in front of him. So,
anyways,
from the 34.
Move the chains. First 10 from the 35. White Pine's on the move here, threatening with 11 minutes here to go in the second quarter. Pine by himself in the backfield. Clean snap, rolls to the right, looking, being chased down, and that might be a grounding call. Oh, there's a receiver in the area. Heck of a run down there from number 8, Colt Yemen on the play.
Yemen chases him.
And good job by Garrett Pine getting that ball off and avoiding the sack and the big loss. Bringing up 2nd and 10.
That'll be 2nd and 10 for the Wolverines.
I still think they got to simplify this instead of, I understand they're trying to keep them, keep the pocket clean here, but they got to get some smaller plays and, some slants and just some small verts and get this ball into their playmakers' hands here.
They've had a little bit of success running the ball here. They've only really ran it twice. Oh, a little bit of a soft snap. And he's swallowed up right away by both defenders on the play. The slow snap cost White Pines on that, bringing up third and about 15, 16.
I think you could have timed that snap with a sundial. Wow. I don't know what's going on here, but that ball's not getting anywhere near back to him, and that's something they got to definitely resolve here. You know, you got to give Guerin some time. He's an athlete, and let him make some athletic plays, and that's not helping him whatsoever. So.
And bringing up third down and Neshoba Moore to punt.
Well, let's hope the long snapper is a little bit better than the short
with
snapper.
Looks like Shillingford and Sarah Solo back to return. Kick up, fielded clean.
Beautiful kick.
Oh, it was number 8, Colton Yemen.
Was Lockie, Neshoba Moore.
I can't see the young man that ran it back because he's
got
number 2, Dylan Wooten. We apologize for anyone who we have trouble seeing the numbers up here.
1st and 10.
And it's not because we're old, Lash.
No, it's because it's dark on dark.
Steelhawks.
Make your numbers white. Or the silver with the blue accent. we got our scorekeeper Green with us. He has trouble. Dake rolling to the right, looking to be the quarterback keep. Nowhere to go, brought down by this White Pines defense. Good stop there by White Pines for a very short gain.
Run, gets the outside, possibly to the 24-yard line.
Looked like
bringing up 2nd and 8.
Looked like number 56, Austin Crawley, there on the tackle. So
Austin Crawley with the tackle. 2nd and 7.
Coach Reed flashing in some signals here for the White Pines players. They're going with that zero cover look.
Zero cover. If you can hit someone on a seam here, you could be going a long way. And it is on. They brought everyone. Ball up. And well defended
goes up
by number 4.
Jacob Day with some terrific coverage there. And it looked like they were heading Drayden Brock on that. But Jacob with excellent coverage. And that'll bring on the punt team for the Spear Heights team.
And nice pressure brought there by White Pines to force that throw maybe a little bit earlier than Dake wanted to let it go. And a 2 and out for White Pines, getting them the ball back here with 8:58 here to go in the second.
Well, the ever dangerous Neshoba Moore back along with Jacob Day. And Drayden Brock get back to punt?
It could be. And picked up.
Jacob Day.
Jacob Day makes a man miss. Oh, swallowed up by. There is a flag.
There's a flag. I don't know if that
looked. He makes a couple of guys.
His head snapped around pretty good there, Ash. That could have been a face mask. I'm not positive. So we're going to have to look for referee Foley to give us a signal up here. But I think that is definitely going to be going against Superior Heights. So rough play. Horse collar. My bad. So his head did snap around, but it was because of the horse collar. So that's going to be a 15-yard free one for them.
An instant field position here for White Pines, and that's with the penalty. That's only going to net them about 8 yards on the punt.
So they're going to take over. It looks like at the 35-yard line. So
yeah, right at the 35-yard line here for White Pines. First down, looking to close this gap here just a little, down 9.
Yeah, this is where they got to hit those. You know, Superior Heights has some players way back. These seams are wide open for the taking.
And there's a flag on the play. Wide open hole, though, for Day. Day picking up about 10 on the play, but we'll see what the flag is.
Referee Chow with one of his offside calls. So
DJ
he still manages to get the highest of his flag in the air. So offside against Superior Heights is the call. Referee Chow making the call. Shiniest shoes in the Referees Association.
This actually might be a key point. I don't know if he hasn't seemed to bother him so far, but it's interesting take if Garrett Pine's under pressure and the back judge is in a black shirt with black jersey defenders.
Well, just look out for the blue numbers.
But
right?
I mean, yeah, I just happened to notice that because I was like, oh, there's a defender there. No, it wasn't. It was a ref.
Well, the referees are wearing these shirts tonight.
Yeah,
to,
which
for
is understandable. I just
recognition
noticed it.
Truth and Reconciliation, Orange Shirt Day. So hats off to them for making the effort.
Absolutely.
At the end of the run.
So it should not
Still
be.
first. Sorry.
Oh, they're marching off the yardage.
Oh, it was offside on Superior Heights?
Yes, it was. Yep.
So that was offside on Superior Heights. It's declined.
Yeah, okay. I would decline it too. Good. Let's bring it up 2nd and 1.
So that was a 9-yard run. Sets up 1st and 1.
2nd and 1.
Sorry, should be 2nd and 1.
Garrett Pine for the snap. Looking. Forced to roll out. Finds him wide open. Touchdown. Number 5.
Touchdown, White Pines.
Ethan McCorkle on the touchdown. Wide open.
Well,
25? Sorry,
No.
25.
No, I don't think so.
Pretty confident that was number 5. What? 3? Looked like number. Sorry, number 3, Tristan Hallworth on the touchdown. Apparently, I just can't see. I'm going to stop telling names. I'm just going to go with numbers. I'm sorry, everyone. Anyways, what a pass from Garrett Pine.
He was wide open.
Making that horse collar in that offside.
They just ran through that zone, and he was wide open. Garrett just had to toss it to him. Oh, they're going for 2 here, folks.
Pine on the keep, looking to walk into the end zone, untouched on the bootleg.
Pine takes it in. 2-point
Untouched on the
conversion.
bootleg.
Well,
And gets this back to a 3-point game here with 8:08 to go in the second quarter.
nice to see the response out of the White Pines team here.
And
showing
yeah.
a little bit of resilience and, looks like Superior Heights has maybe a little bit of adjusting to do on the defensive side.
17-14.
Try and button that down.
And this is what I was saying in the first game. These guys were open in the first game, too. They just weren't connecting on them. They were just missing them. It was either just a little bit short of a throw, a little bit over, drop ball. But today they are connecting, and it has been an exciting one here.
Well, we're going to see what the game plan is here for the White Pines on the kickoff. So looks like we have Ethan McCorkle still on kickoff duty. So can't see the far side, but I'm pretty sure that's Max Shillingford back there.
It is Shillingford, and the kick is up. Caught in the air. A little bit of space. There's a flag down. Wrapped up from a few Wolverines on the play.
Nice kick with a decent run back
I
across the
gotta
40.
think it's either going to be a
with
hold or
number
illegal
87,
block at the
Jackson
back.
Tarazinski.
Yeah, it was-
referee
You have a
threw his
flag on the
there.
play.
Returned by number 87, Jackson Tarazinski.
Holding against Superior Heights. Or no. He pointed at White Pines, I think.
I saw that too.
I don't know why White Pines would be holding when they're running down the field, but
I think you might have just missignaled.
wow, they don't even know where they're going here.
Yeah.
Why would White Pines be holding on the return? I guess, trying to prevent them from getting outside and making the wedge. So it looks like that what referee Corelli called. He must have seen a hold. So
First down from Superior Heights 49, and they have good field position here to start their fourth drive of the game.
From the 49.
referee Corelli did have a way better position than we did to see the play. So
And Dake back in the gun balance look. Snap up, looking to roll to his left. Gets outside and looking to shovels the ball to Shillingsford. And he picks up no yards, but it's a lot of play for a 0 gain. But Dake tried to make something happen.
I'm surprised they just let this thing go here.
Gets a
Number
shovel
70
pass before
for
getting tackled out of
Superior
bounds.
Heights. Lucas Cruikshank was standing over top of his player. He's going to have to be real careful because referees won't hesitate to throw a flag on him for that. So I'm not sure how you think you're intimidating somebody with football equipment and a helmet on, but
Everyone's in armor. I don't get it either.
All things said and done, there was no gain on the play. Second and
Anyway,
10.
second and 10 here. And White Pines back in that 0-0 look. Bad snap on the ground. Dake rolling to the right. Finds a man caught by number 11
Goche picks it up.
for a pickup of 12 and a first down.
Who gets about 11
Chase
yards
Sarasola
downfield
with
for
the
a first
reception.
down.
And Dake making something happen again with a low snap, picking up a first down, moving the chains
Ethan
into
McCarthy
White
with the
Pines
tackle.
territory. First down from White Pines 49.
Dakin is such a terrific athlete. He just makes something happen out of nothing. And, you know, that's the third one I think I've seen at his ankles right now. So
Yeah, and
both
he's
teams having snapping issues tonight. And, then, you know, it's not a wet night. You'd
No.
expect to see that in the rain, but
Superior Heights under center.
well, this is
On the
gonna
counter.
This is coming back, so they can run wherever they want.
Broke a tackle,
Decent
pick up
enough
an
run,
A,
gets
but we'll
across the
see.
40. We don't have a
Dylan Wooten
flag
jumped over the
near
line
side
on
of
the
field.
play, and referee Chow right on Johnny on the spot here to make the call. So
And Dake, he is committed to Sioux College next year. I believe playing safety for them. Be resigning his offensive duties for the Sioux College Cougars, but looking forward to watching him play at that level.
you never know with when things change, and you know, you see it all the time when players get drafted and they end up playing in a different role. So, you know, it's they're doing a lot of great recruiting here with some hometown boys, and it's going to be interesting to see what type of team they put on the field. I know I'm going to be interested to
No, I'm
watch a
excited
few of
for
the
it.
games. So it's been a long time coming to Sault Ste. Marie. A lot of the other cities have it, and now we're going to have it. So.
Well, we used to have it. The Storm, I think, originally started back when they were the Dolphins colors.
Yeah.
They were in the CJ, and then they moved to the NFC.
Mine was more from a school perspective.
Oh, okay.
Right? So
You're right. My bad. Dake rolling to the left. 51 chasing him down, and he gets caught and hammered.
Scrambling.
He might have lost the ball there. Hit by number 23.
Goche was knocked down.
Arthur Vincent. And there's a push, and there's a lot of shenanigans here post-play. But, I mean,
Tackled by number
I will say this.
69,
As an
George
offensive
Moore.
lineman, you protect your quarterback. So
sure do. But
sometimes I'm
that's-
not agreeing with the penalty, but sometimes you just got to protect your quarterback.
Playing on the play after some shenanigans.
Yeah, that's just foolishness. Coach Boswell's not going to have any of that.
Dake pointing that it's on White Pines. I don't necessarily think that's true.
I think it is. So.
On White Pines? Oh.
Yeah, it was number 69. He just.
Oh, my bad. I thought it was.
He pushed Dake down to the goal. But I'll tell you one thing though, I would be interested to see the review on that because when Dake was taken down to the ground, the ball came out. And I'm not saying that he fumbled it, but the ball was loose. So
I thought it could have been out.
I can't tell because we don't have the access to the replay right now. We're a little short-handed up here in the booth, but I would tell you that that ball came out, and the White Pines defender, number 23, Arthur Vincent, I believe, came out with the ball. So this is going to be a 50-yard variety.
That'll be first down.
And we just got confirmation on the replay said Dake did hold on to the ball, but we are going to have a first down here, I believe, and the chains do move on the unsportsmanlike. So first down and 10 from the White Pines 51.
Yep. Penalties costing them again because they had great, you know, if they would have just took the sack there, they would have had the ball back there. And instead now it's a turnaround, and they put Superior Heights in great position here on the White Pine side of the field. They're 46, so.
Both teams got to find a little bit of composure here. Another bad snap. Swallowed up by the White Pine. Oh, Dake breaks
to break a tackle.
Picks up 2, 1. Picks up 1 there.
By Keaton Busno.
And they got to get
Nolan.
the center and the quarterback are going to have to get on the same page. It's about the third one that's rolled along the ground.
Every time they try to go to that pistol formation or the gun formation, it's not working out for them. They might want to just stay under center most of the night. I know White Pines was happy to have Steve Nolan back playing this week. He's been out the last couple of weeks with some injuries, so.
Second and 9. Motion. Dake gets a little bit of time. Looking for a receiver. Caught by number 2. Dylan Wooten on the reception and a pickup of about 13 and a first down.
Right
18 and a first down.
I'm not sure what to show more if he didn't see the ball or not.
Cut.
Because it looked like he went right past
Ethan
him.
McCorkle
Yeah.
with a touchdown-saving tackle.
Finding Wooten for the first down. And inside.
1st and 10 Superior from the
30 of White
Wolverines,
Pines.
28.
4 minutes to go here, folks. 3-point game, and I'm sure Superior Heights is trying to tack on to that lead to get into the second half with the ball. So.
Snap reeled in. Dake on the keep. Brought down to me. Oh!
Smart play.
Smart play from Dake to lose no yards. And heck of a job by number 23, Arthur Vincent, on the outside, shutting that down. That's his second big play on this drive.
Arthur Vincent with a lot of pressure.
That's pretty cerebral play, you know what I mean? Like he knew he was in trouble, and he managed to get the ball away so that they didn't take the loss. So, well done by quarterback Dake Goche.
Live to fight another day. 2nd and 10 here. 3:30 to go in the second quarter.
That snap's a little better.
43 gets her on the blitz. Oh, finds Wooten. Wooten looking to cut across the field. Trying to get some more yards.
He gets
close to the first down. Looks like he's going to be about a yard and a half short here, bringing up 3rd.
Jacob Day. He's going
Third
to
and
be
a
short
full
of the
2.
first down by about 2 yards.
But it's
Sets up 3rd and 2.
Spear Heights, I believe they're looking to go for this. Don't see anyone running on the field here.
Yeah, could this be a freeze call here? Because that's what I'd be doing. I want to see if I can get White Pines to jump over. Or is this going to be a straight Dake?
And Dake, straightforward for a pickup of about 7.
The 15 for a first down.
Heck of a push from the interior offensive line there to pick up 7, knocking over a couple of big D tackles along the way, but picking up that first down.
He was almost able to get one of the White Pines defenders to jump in the neutral zone there. He was able to get back before.
Center's got to snap the ball there, though, if they want that call. Give him a shot to get back here.
Yep.
3-minute warning.
I don't know if I'm Coach Baswell here. I'm pretty close to be taking a timeout. His players have been on the field a long time.
Quarterback keep. Dake looking to get in the end zone. He runs a guy over into the end zone. Touchdown, Dake and Goche.
Touchdown.
On the 15-yard quarterback keep running over the safety into the end zone.
Yeah, he just blew Nick Ludet over there. But, you know, from that position, when you're a Cajun defense, you got to have your legs bent a little bit. If you're going to take a guy that's running full force at you, you got to be bent and ready to tackle, and you got to have your momentum going forward.
If you're flat-footed, you're on your back in football, ladies and gentlemen. That will be a rule for you, I promise, as a defender. Anyways, 23-14 with 2:28 here on the touchdown from Dakin and Goche. Snap, duck. Well pinned by Wooten on the low snap. Pringle gets it through.
Well, 2:28. White Pines has an opportunity here to try and narrow this gap, and they're going to get the ball in the second half to start off the half. So if they can get some points on the board and then, you know, score on their first possession, they can make this definitely a game.
The way they've struck quick here in this first half, I expect White Pines to move this ball here and at least have a shot at the end zone here at the end of this quarter. At least a shot at the end zone. Lots of time. 3-down football, you can get 2 or 3 possessions in 2 minutes sometimes.
Yeah, isn't that the truth? Beautiful Friday night. Looks like our weekend is set up for some success again. Looks like Daxon Pringle setting up to kick the ball. You know, with Coach Liver not being here, usually he's got a few shenanigans dialed up in his sleeve here, but They're motioning players on, they're motioning players off. So be interesting to see if he left them some instructions here on what they need to do. So, but based on how that young man's kicking the ball tonight, I'd be pounding it a little deep.
Yeah, and no offense to Jacob Day, but he's probably the lesser of the two threaded options here, even though he's there. Oh, and that ball looks like it's going to go to, takes a bit of a, oh, there it goes. Did he touch it?
They couldn't corral it.
The flag didn't come out, that's why I'm not sure.
Superior Heights bounce.
I think he's saying he touched it.
He didn't touch that ball.
White Pines will take over deep in their own end.
Who is that down here?
I think he's saying he touched it. So he touched it. So instead of it coming all the way out to the 40,
wow,
we are coffin cornered here on the kickoff to the 6-yard line here for Superior, for White Pines. Tough field position to start.
I don't know how he saw it. He had a better vantage point than us down there, but I'd be willing to see the replay on that and whether the ball was actually touched or not, because Jacob reached down, but he just kind of looked like he was guiding in case it kicked back into him. So.
And if you're Superior Heights here, if you've talked to your secondary here and be like, hey, we got to tighten up a little bit here in the secondary, but White Pines finding success through the air.
I can't tell if that's referee Maniac or not make that call, so he had a way better vantage point than us, but I'd like to see the replay on that. Maybe at the intermission we can have a look and see whether that ball actually got touched.
Garrett Pine with time, throws it up to a spot, intercepted! And with space to return it, and a block in the back at the play for no reason.
Intercepted. Couldn't tell the number. We'll get that.
The return gets down to the 10, but that will be coming back. That was a nasty blindside block.
Wow, you know what? This is the 4th or 5th time I've seen this happen in the game, and people are going to get hurt, and they got to get rid of this stuff. This is just foolishness. People are getting hit blindsided, and kids are not being taught that, so they just got to be smarting up here. This is, what does it take? Somebody to get really injured and have to leave by an ambulance for somebody to headshot like that? I've seen it happen time and time after again. That's not football. That's not sportsmanship. That's just garbage that's got to be removed from the game.
And he does appear to be up and good. Thank goodness. Neshoba Moore losing him would be just critical for White Pines. I'm glad he's up and walking off the field.
He's up.
Good job. But that's, it was instant, too. So, anyways, Superior Heights taking over here with 2:09 left to go in the second quarter. And I didn't see who the penalty was on, and I also didn't see the number for the interception.
No, if I had to look like a 48 potentially, I look like a number in the 40s, so I'm not quite sure who. But I'll tell you, it was one hell of a play. He had it over the shoulder.
Yeah, great catch from a safety. And Garrett Pine actually had lots of time. He probably could, I'm not saying he waited for Neshoba Moore, but get that a little more to the outside, and Neshoba Moore was by himself near the sideline. He just a little too close to the middle of the field there where the safety was located. We're moving back to the Superior Heights 53-yard line to start this drive. But with 2 minutes left, lots of time to put points on the board here if you're Superior Heights.
A bunch of players. All right.
40, I think that was
two numbers, 45 and 49. So we're just going to say
don't think
it was not Carter Girardi on the interception. I promise you, it was not. No offense. Great kid. He's just not getting an interception from the safety position.
I don't even have a 49.
Could have been 48, Matt Tremblay. And a broken Ty Russian breaks a few tackles. And a rush all the way down to the 21 of White Pines and a pickup of about 40 on the play.
26.
Big explosion there from Superior Heights, and they are back in business with a minute 59 to go.
Big run and a big flex at the end, showing us his gun. Well, that's the unfortunate turn of events here, and this is going to put, they're already in kicking distance here based on that last field goal. So White Pines needs a turnover here, or they're going to be way behind the 8 ball heading into the second half.
And snap given to number 18.
Ben
Trevisanute with a pickup of about 4. Flag down. My guess is going to be offside on the receiver.
Referee Biagini over on the far side there. Dakin going to check who was offside. Looking for an explanation.
Oh, hold. Backing them up 10 here. Going to be 1st and 20 from the
That'll be a hold.
31, 32-yard line.
Yeah, looks like 32.
That'll back them up 10, I believe. That'll set up 1st and 20 for the Steelhawks from the 32-yard line.
So we got about a minute 49 to go here, folks. Superior Heights up 24-14.
And Dake gets the snap. Oh, slip screen.
Gordy
Oh, just over the head, looking for number
He had
8.
number 9.
Oh, 9.
Max
Shillingford.
Shillingford falls incomplete.
He had him,
Defending
just
on the
missed
play by
him.
21, Ty Couture.
Bringing up 2nd and 20. And if Superior Heights are just getting the yardage, the original yardage back here and getting a field goal opportunity could be big here to start near the end of the quarter.
You know, Shillingford was open, but I think Dake threw the ball
Just missed him.
over his right shoulder, and Shillingford was looking over his left. So another penalty here.
Oh, I thought number 3 was gonna.
Flag on the play. Great defensive
I thought
play
Tristan
by
Halsworth was gonna step up and run that through, run through for that pick.
I believe that was one Ty Russian.
But I believe that's going to be an offside on Superior Heights and decline, so it should bring up 3rd and 20.
Or unless it's offside on White Pines. Oh, no, it's definitely procedure. So
Procedure against.
And those penalties, I will notice, I will say this,
them up.
and this dates back to when even I was coaching.
5 more.
A lot of times, it's kids don't run at full speed of practice, so when you get that cadence timing on that motion, it's tough to get if you're only going to do it at half speed of practice.
yeah, well, you practice how you play. Big firm believer on that. So
I think that's why we see so many of those. That's why we see so many of those penalties here in high school.
20 for Superior Heights.
So White Pines
switch
declines the
on special
penalty
teams here.
and flips that down over to 3rd. So it's going to be 3rd down from the 32-yard line.
Bringing up the field goal unit for a 39-yard field goal attempt.
Jackson Pringle was mint last time, so great to see after a few plays Neshoba Moore running back onto the field.
Pringle to try from 38.
Snap clean, kick up, and good from 39. Daxon Pringle,
wow,
extending the lead to 27-14.
He's really improved his kicking game. He's been getting some pretty superb coaching from one of the legends there, Steve McLeod, big kicker in his day. So
I think he was feeling the pressure from the junior kicker, Gabe Beaton, who's got a monster leg in junior for Superior Heights.
Is that right? Okay.
Yeah, the first game we did in junior, he kicked 3 field goals, and I think 2 of them were for over 40 in junior. I was shocked.
So it looks like White Pines is alluding to take the ball from the 35.
And
they got a minute
1st and 10
33
White
here.
Pines.
still lots, yes. And I think they still have 2 timeouts. Lots of time here for White Pines to get it going for this drive.
Remaining in half. Just a reminder. The concessions are open. Beverages, snacks, Aurora's Pizza.
Well, let's see what Coach Robinson Wright's got dialed up on offense here.
And Pine, the handoff to Day.
Hand off to number 22.
Nice run, pick up a 5, and a nice tackle there.
He gets to about the 40 before he's knocked down.
By number...
Good solid 5 yards. Tackle by number 8, Colt Yeaman.
By Colt Yeaman, nice solid tackle.
DJ Pine runs, he's such he's got such a way to run. And if he could just keep running through the tackles, he seems to stop when he gets to the ball.
He's thick. He has a lower the shoulder pads.
He's a load, and if he just ran over people, that would make people hesitant to tackle him. So.
And Pine drops back, gets some time. Oh, and I think he picks it. Oh.
No.
think he's saying the skip off the turf, but heck of a job by Neshoba Moore to try and reel that in there.
Falls incomplete.
And White Pines is sitting there
3rd and 5.
So.
And a quick 2-and-out only takes about 8-9 seconds off the clock and leaves Superior Heights a minute with 2 timeouts here to get the ball back, see if they can get any sort of return here with Shillingsford.
You know, I think Guerin just needs to step into those throws. He's just trying to throw off his back foot. And, you know, he's got such a great arm and he's such a tremendous athlete. If he puts some thumb down, zip that ball, you know, he wouldn't have short-armed that one.
And he was open. Neshoba Moore was open. And if he catches it, he has some space to run if he catches it in stride. And an angled punt to the sideline. Nice kick from Neshoba Moore.
Neshoba Moore. Wooten with no chance to return it.
Has Superior Heights starting on their 40 with 59.9 to go here in the second quarter.
35, 40-yard kick. 1st and 10. Superior from their own 40. Just under a minute remaining.
We're at the end of the 40, so.
Starting on the 40 here.
59 seconds to go, and I'm sure Coach Baswa is trying to make sure that the bleeding stops here and not surrender any points. You don't want to let anybody behind you, so.
Wonder if they're going to try and see if they can get something on the ground here. Dake rolls to the left, looking for his receiver. Intercepted by Neshoba Moore.
Tries to hit number 25.
And just like that, White Pines gets the ball right back. And a flag probably on Drayden Brock. Got to maintain your composure.
First down, White Pines. We do have a flag somewhere around the 50-yard line. We'll see what happens.
Bad read from Drayden Brock was never open there.
And then Neshoba just throws the ball over the referee's head. Well, that's why he's not the quarterback. And he's the kicker. Referee Chow, Johnny on the spot. Objectionable conduct's going to be called here on Drayden
Unnecessary
Brock.
roughness against White Pines. Or sorry, against Superior Heights.
And moving up, and just like that, White Pines field position and 2 timeouts. Let's see if they can make this hurt here for Superior Heights and get this into a one-score game.
50-yard line of the Steelhawks.
See if it gets
54
back.
seconds left.
You get this back, like I said, one possession. You start with the ball in the second half. So.
Yeah, he's got to look for one of his special players here, Tristan Hallsworth or Neshoba Moore, because they've been on fire lately, catching some balls here, and even Rowan Zockley last time. So, referee Curley a little late to the party here, jogging down the field out of play.
Guerin Pine with time. Lots of time, rolling to the right, looking to take off now. Lots of space, gets the first down. Runs a man over. Pick up a 30 from Guerin Pine on the quarterback scramble.
What a key block there by Isaiah Kehoe, not letting that defender get at Guerin there. So White Pines
almost 25 yards
quickly
on
calling
that
a
run.
timeout. So right down into the red zone here almost at the 21. It looks like, hey, Ash.
Yeah, right on the, looks like to be about the 22-yard line here for White Pines.
Maximo Eshkabach with
on a heck of a scramble.
43 seconds. Lots of time here, as you noted ahead of time here. So,
like we said, 3-down football, you get lots of possessions in 2 minutes. 2:28, and both teams have had 2 possessions.
So it looks like I'm going to see what Coach Robinson Wright does here. I hope he sticks.
Oh, there was a timeout call. They didn't notice there was a timeout. So
yeah,
during this timeout,
I
oh my bad. During this timeout here, we're going to take a second here to thank our sponsors of Northern Sports Excellence: True House Sports Radio, Gen 7 in Rankin, Cobb's Bread at Churchill Plaza, Jonathan Bujold, Reliance Home Comfort, Algoma District School Board, Huron Superior Catholic District School Board, and Algoma Thunderbird Athletics. And also, Wendy's and Team Essentials teamed up for Player of the Game. The coaches will be picking that at the end of the game. And we are back here. First down for White Pines. Guerin Pine from the gun. Drops back. A little bit of pressure from the DN. Scrolls out of it. Gets away from the from the D lineman. Gets outside again, looking for room. Shut down much earlier this time for a pickup of about 5 or 6. But what could have been a loss of about 17, he turns into a pickup of 5. Good job from Garen Pine.
Wow. That was a little bit of a Houdini act there.
Got out of the grasp twice.
31.9 seconds.
The fact that he was able to gain 5 yards, he must have ran about 30 on that play. So I'm not sure after that timeout what was called there, but whatever was called was well covered by the Superior Heights Steelhawks defense. And
I think they were looking for Neshelba Moore on that post, which they might be looking for again here. I would. Rolls to his left. Ball up. And caught for a touchdown. What a throw and catch. I did not see you caught it.
That was Neshelba Moore. He ran.
Was it Neshelba? Of course it was. The kid's incredible. Neshelba Moore with the late touchdown. What a pass from Garrett Pine under pressure. Getting hit as he threw.
Yeah, it looked like he ran a little post corner there, and Garen threw it to the spot, and he ran right underneath it, and he dove and slid. He was on his back, and he was able to reel that in. So
that's going to go down as a completion of 18 yards, but that ball was about 45 yards in the air because it was from the other hash.
18-yard touchdown play, point after.
So that was a heck of a throw from Garen Pine to make this a one-score game with 23 left to go here in the second quarter. Neshelba Moore on the pin, bad snap.
Yeah, and that's dead.
And down, dead. New rule this year, I guess, is you don't pick it up. So.
Well, I blame the coaching staff on that one. They were yelling at the players while they were set to go. They should have just called a timeout.
27-20.
You can't be yelling at the kids when they're set up, and then you try and change something. That's not going to work. So. Well, we got a game, Ash.
We do. This is
one possession game here. However, we do have 23 seconds left to go here.
This is far more entertaining than yesterday's two games. Yesterday's games were just. To be fair, the junior game was entertaining. It was just defensive late, and the defenses in junior this year are incredible. All three. I think Superior Heights defense is good. St. Mary's and Cora's defensive front sevens are just unbelievable, and they just shut down the other two offenses. There was one touchdown in that junior game, and it was basically came from 2 penalties in a short field.
Yeah.
Besides that, it was all defense from both teams. And then the senior game, Gazzetti's just a monster. 4 touchdowns and like 7 carries. Beast.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see next year who steps up to the plate for a lot of teams. Superior Heights is going to be losing Dake, obviously, we've mentioned tonight. And I don't know what Nathan's availability is. I think he may be able to come back next year. But I haven't seen that next athlete, that standout athlete. We got some players that, are elite, but I haven't seen that standout yet in the junior loop. So somebody's going to have to develop over the course of the summer, and the SaberCat program is definitely going to help them with that. So,
and McCorkle on the kick.
Looked like 87, Jackson Tarazinski.
Tarazinski on the return to the 30, and we'll see if
before being brought down.
We'll see if Superior Heights is content here with taking a knee and getting out of the second quarter.
I don't know, because they're not getting the ball back. So. I'd give you got an elite athlete like Dake, but in turn, if I'm Coach Michael Reed on the defensive end for the White Pines team, I'm making sure that we have our P's and Q's checked here, and we're not letting anybody behind us. So I don't think you'll see a cover 0 look like we saw earlier.
I don't think so either, but you never know if pressure's your game. Oh, we do appear to have one high. And they are just going to take a knee here.
Okay. I wouldn't have.
Someone's going to run the clock eventually.
At this point, in their game when they're doing that, I'm just whether they signal the half's over.
Sure, you are watching Sault Ste. Marie High School football action on Saultsports TV and Rogers TV, as well as listening on True House Sports Radio. Brought to you by Saultsports.com. I'm Ashton Young. Ray Baz is on the color. Okay. Jay is on the camera and in studio, and we will be back in about 10 minutes. It's 27-20 for Superior Heights at the end of the first half.
We're going to pause for 10 minutes. Concessions are open.
Okay. Hey, and welcome back to second half action here at Superior Heights Field on Friday night, and it's Superior Heights 27-20 with White Pines to receive the second half kickoff. And I'm Ashton Young with Ray Baswell, and bringing Ray here. What were your thoughts on that first, what I think would have been the most exciting half of football we've seen so far in Sault Ste. Marie this year?
Well, you know, it's not a blowout, so I'm always a big fan of, you know, kids learning, making momentum here. And it's been a shift. You know, Superior Heights got a hot start, and then, you know, then White Pines come on board, and it's a big change from their 8-1 contest that they had earlier this year. And you know,
I believe to kick off.
Superior Heights now with a 7-point lead, but since White Pines deferred and took the ball, kicked the ball, sorry, they're going to get the ball to start this second half. And if it's Dylan Wooten doing the kicking here, you can see one of the Steve McLeod shenanigans happening here. So I would be getting ready for insider here. So
I would too. I mean, Shoba Moore here looking for the hat trick for touchdowns today. He's got 2 on the day. And we've already had a kick return here with Max Schillingford bringing one to the house on a kickoff. And there's the squib, and I think it got touched, and it died well before 10 yards. White Pines is going to take that ball over, I believe, right at the spot.
I'm not sure what referee Chow's flag was for. The White Pine defender threw it, just jumped on the ball. So,
anyways, I believe they're going to start with the ball right there at the Superior Heights 53-yard line.
Well, referee Chow didn't seem to get anywhere with his flag, so I'm not sure what he was calling. I think he was calling the same thing, but it's not like it's a no yards penalty.
So after all is said and done.
And there we go. White Pines taking over here. No time off the clock on that kickoff.
On the 52-yard line of Superior Heights.
And Pine from the gun. Handed off to DJ Pine. And a pickup of about 8 on the play.
7, 8 yards.
Nice run to start the second half for White Pines. Second and short coming up here.
Solid way to start the second half on offense. See if they've changed a little bit of their
just over 2
game
yards.
plan here on defense for Superior Heights. Looks like the philosophy for keeping Dakin and Goche off only on offense is
out the window now.
Went out the window, so they don't want to jeopardize having to play Cora.
And Pine with the handoff to Pine with a hole.
Back to the
nice pickup, well blocked from White Pines, making a hole for DJ Pine and a pickup of about 20 on the play for a first down to the 30.
That's the running that I wanted to see.
I'm with you.
It's almost like
the pass opened it up.
It's almost like he had the control of my headset here, and he heard what I was saying because he's such a great athlete, and you know he's a wide load to take down. He's so strong, and he just ran over people on that one and ran through the hole. So.
And with with them throwing 2 touchdowns in that first half, there. Maybe soften up that front 7 a little bit for some running. Pine pulls the ball out, looking to pass. Wide open, it just out of the reach. A number 11, Nicholas Loudit.
Incomplete.
Sorry.
No, you're not wrong. Correct me all again.
One of the great kids down at the White Pines, and you know, very respectful kid and well liked down at the school.
And just out of his reach, bringing up 2nd and 10.
He definitely did everything in his power there to try and reel that in, and unfortunately wasn't able to get it in. So
2nd and 10 from the 31-yard line.
Pine drops back. Neshoba wide. Dakin and Goche with the interception, shakes off the tackler, and he has blockers in front. Looks like he ran them. Dake makes a man miss. Oh. Stays up on the tackle and brought down by 2 defenders on the play. Dakin and Goche on the interception in return for about 60 on the play. Having been...
Looks like Dake is...
Dake throwing me up the money sign.
Coachy gets way downfield after a couple of good blocks.
I asked him. I was talking to his dad at half, and I was like, "Why?" I thought I was going to get the money sign from him on the touchdown. He's like, "Don't worry, I'll give it to you in the second half," and delivers it right away with a big interception. And a nice change of field position here. It's Superior Heights taking over on White Pines 30-yard line, first down with 10:23 to go here in the third quarter.
Well, the game must mean a lot to Superior Heights as well, because the game plan was for him not to be on defense, and there he was out there making plays.
And an immediate impact on it.
High-quality athlete makes high-quality plays, right? So,
handed off to Russian. Russian brought down immediately. Nice play by number 54.
But you definitely don't want to see
Isaiah Kehoe.
You want to be protecting him, because when you get to the playoffs,
I agree.
If he's unable to go, that's a big part of their offense, defense, everything. He's such a great leader out there. And
my real guess is get through this game, win it, and then probably not play defense in the next two. But you never know. Dig looks like he's changing the play. White Pines appears to be in that cover zero look. Everyone rolling to the left. Dig tries to spin out of the tackle.
It runs parallel.
Short yardage.
It's going to bring third down.
Bringing up third and about 8. Bringing out the field goal unit for Superior Heights.
Number 3 on the tackle with a little bit of
help. White Pines doing a good job getting off the field here defensively. And there appears to be a player down. Looks like to be number 3.
Tristan Hallsworth.
Tristan Hallsworth.
We have an injury timeout.
And that's not good. And doesn't appear to be in too much pain, but during this, I'm just going to take the time here to thank our sponsors of Northern Sports Excellence, True House Sports Radio, Gen 7 Rankin, Cobb's Bread, located at Churchill Plaza, Jonathan Boujol, the Reliance Home Comfort, Algoma District School Board, here on Superior Catholic District School Board, and the Algoma Thunderbird Athletics. And he is being tended to here by 2 guys. I hope he's okay. And during this injury timeout here, we're just going to throw it to our sponsors for a minute. Get up and walking off the field on his own. There, that's good to see for Tristan Hallsworth.
Looks like this one's going to be about a hazard to guess of a 36-yarder. So
yeah, right about the 36-yard line here for Daxon Pringle. He is 2 for 2 on the day. Might have just commentated cursed him, but we'll never know. We'll find out in a second. There is a flag, kick up. It is wide. Fielded by Neshoba Moore. Cutting back field. Body's flying everywhere, brought down. But there is a flag on the play.
I'm going to say
that about the 15. Dodges a couple tackles.
Referee Chow with his mile-high flag. On the play. It's either going to be one of the offsides or procedure, one of the two. So
offside on White Pines. They're going to get a shot at re-kicking it, or maybe they just bring the offense back out. We don't know yet.
It's just a 5-yard variety. They're all leaving. Looks like are they going to leave the offense on, or are they going to make them re-kick? Oh, there they go. Field goal.
And Daxon Pringle's going to get a shot again for about 5 yards up from the 36 to the 31.
A little chance at redemption here. He missed the first one a little bit wide.
Yeah, the kick was up, and the hold looked clean. It was just a little wide left.
Okay, so that would be offside against White Pines. Still third down. So we'll try this one more time.
They're giving him the right. He changed the hash where the spot is here, or what?
And it looks like they're faking it. Wooten on the keep. Has he gotten to the outside? It looks like he got the corner and the first down. Dylan Wooten on the keep for the first down for Spirits, but there is a flag down in the secondary.
Eventually pushing him out of bounds. There is a flag down.
Might be after yards gained, but we will find out here in a second.
Well, referee Corelli throwing that flag, so. Oh, it's against White Pines.
So that's objectionable conduct against White Pines.
Oh, and they were going to move on from there. Oof. That's not good. Didn't see the number on it. But we're going to go half the distance from there. So it looks like it'll be Superior Heights first down on about the 7-yard line.
Position after the run.
Coach Beslow is not going to be happy with these penalties. You know, the kids are making the plays and they're shooting themselves in the foot and in the next hand. So.
Oh, they're giving them the full 10, it looks like. Oh, no, I was right. 7-yard line. And Superior Heights first down from the 7, looking to cash in on the penalty.
Superior Heights from about the 7-yard line.
And that's a tough break there for White Pines. You had the stop and the missed field goal, and just the offside leads to that. And now Superior Heights threatening to extend the lead.
You got to have them rushing the ball here for sure.
And there was a car horn and a short pickup here from Ty Russian.
Russian goes up the middle. Gets a couple of yards, but does not get in.
Bringing up 2nd and goal from the 2.
I don't want to jinx the match, but there's been some better snaps here in the second half already.
I thought maybe we might see the sneak here, but it looks like we are in the gun. And I don't know who's doing that, but anyone in the crowd doing that, I suggest don't doing that. That's not sportsmanlike, even from the crowd.
I think it's somebody over there who's watching from the end of the fence.
Yeah, I could see that too.
No, somebody's going over to have a conversation with them. So
tackle, that's going to set up 3rd down.
If you're not willing to pay to come watch, don't try and interfere in the game while you're over there, if you're listening. Anyways, stop from White Pines defense there. Bringing up 3rd and 1 from the 1-yard line.
3rd and goal from the 1-yard line.
And Superior Heights does appear to be going for it. Looks like they have a heavy package in. And there is a timeout called here from
timeout called.
White Pines.
White Pines calls a timeout.
And during this timeout here, we're just going to throw it to our sponsors for a minute. We'll be right back.
Ready and straightened out for where.
Oh, they're going. Welcome back. And bringing up the 3rd and goal here from the 1-yard line.
Well, got to think this is a quarterback sneak here.
And I will. And
there's the bad snap.
Another bad snap. Corralled by Russian. McCorkle with the stop. Couple of flags come out, and we have an injured timeout.
objectionable conduct on Superior Heights, so it's going to move out another 15 from there. So the bad snap to the 20 is going to bring it out to about White Pines 35, and they take over with 7:15, and they don't cash in on the Dakin interception and penalties. But I do hope this great game isn't destroyed by the people outside the fence.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing when the play's over to make some noise, but during the play, you know, it's pretty classless. And just doesn't, there's no need for it.
And Garrett Pine back in the gun with DJ beside him. Clean snap handed off to DJ Pine. And there's a flag, but a short gain for DJ Pine on the play.
They're going to give it to DJ Pine.
Referee Biagini on the far side. So.
Grayson Monero, Carter Girardi with the tackle.
It looked like he signaled a horse collar.
Was the flag on the play?
Rough play. Horse collar against Superior Heights. So that's going to move them back another 15 yards.
Tackle. And that'll back Superior Heights up.
Up Superior Heights here. Might want to call timeout here and try and maybe settle your crew here. It looks to be a little too fired up. But first down here for White Pines with 6:56. Ball moved to the
tacked on, 1st and 10.
48-yard line here of White Pines.
From the 48-yard line.
And Garrett Pine gets the snap. Looking to throw it deep. Finds Tristan Hallsworth with the spin. Misses the
Pine.
Spins off the tackle and picks up an extra couple for a completion of about
39-yard line.
For a completion of about 22 yards.
Dakin and Goche actually is human. He missed
that tackle.
Tristan
Hallsworth spin off.
Ever.
And a nice throw from Garrett Pine for that completion. And puts White Pines in business here. First down from Superior Heights 39, sorry. Handed off to DJ Pine. Pine outside. Finds the corner. Picks up about six on the play.
Looks like he got about 7 on that one. Pretty close anyways.
Oh, 5-yard gain.
Oh, maybe not.
Colt Yeaman with the tackle. 2nd and 5.
Bringing up 2nd and 5 here. Pine from the gun. Pine drops back. Up into double coverage. Comes down with the ball, dropped it late.
In and out. Oh, it's dropped.
In and out of the hands.
So close.
I don't know. I can't see the number yet. He hasn't.
I think it might have been Tristan Hallsworth.
Ball's incomplete. Excellent
13
effort.
it looks like.
13?
Rowan was lucky, unable to bring that one down. He had,
in and out of the hands.
He made a great play to come back to the ball, and then he just wasn't able to hit the ground and maintain control on it. So White Pines alluding to go for it here, 3rd and 5.
And a big 3rd down here, down 7 with 5 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. White Pines looking to extend this drive. Garrett Pine back in the gun. Empty backfield. Pine rolls out to the right, looking to keep it. No one's there. He's going to pick up the 1st down and more.
Pine takes it himself,
Looks like
goes around the end.
all the way down to the 17.
And a nice run from Garrett Pine, and well blocked from the front 7 there.
For the Wolverines.
To extend this drive for White Pines and threatening from inside the red zone now.
One thing to keep in mind,
1st and 10, White Pines from the 17-yard line.
One of the fastest kids on the White Pines team, Adam Hussein, has been out with a foot injury that he sustained a few weeks ago. And, you know, those are some of the plays that he gets outside, and he runs a little faster than what DJ does. And
on one of the weirdest plays we've seen on an injury, just that kickoff. And Pine from the gun. Hands it off to DJ Pine. Swallowed up immediately by the Superior Heights defensive line. Brought down by number.
He's tackled as he crosses the line.
I can't tell. His number's all scrunched up.
I think it might be Carter Girardi.
No, it was Carter was in there, but he had some assistance.
Possibly 45, Girardi again on the tackle.
And a big stop for no gain there, bringing up 2nd and 10. White Pines, I believe this is probably going to be 3-down territory for them. So they might look to cut this in half with a run. Rolling to the left, pressure, gets to Garrett Pine, and he's brought down immediately by number 70, Lucas Cruikshank on the play.
That was some
Lucas
bad
Cruikshank,
offensive line blocking. They were all in the backfield, and I know that it was a designed role, but you got to hold your blocks on that far side. So
it drops,
and bring it up third and
25-yard line.
Third and about 18. Third and 18 on the play here for White Pines. Looks like they're deciding to go for it here. Maybe a quick kick coming. Empty backfield. Oh no. Pine beside DJ beside Guerin. Snap up. Pressure. Oh, just behind Neshoba Moore. He had him. But Neshoba might have been a little bit short, and it looks like Neshoba Moore hurt himself on the play trying to come back for that ball. And he looks to be in pain. I hope everything's okay, but we're going to throw it here to the sponsors during the Century timeout. Come back and coming out of this injury timeout. Neshoba Moore, who's been an absolute stud here tonight for White Pines, having to be carried off the field. I hope it's not too serious. To lose him is devastating for them, but an absolute athlete like him, it's got to be absolutely crushed. So we hope the best for him on that injury.
Yeah, well, at first he wasn't putting any weight on it, and he seemed to be able to put just some small weight on it when they got closer to the bench. So hopefully it's nothing serious.
And they did get him to the bench. I'm trying to see if he's sitting now or if he tried sitting, but wish the best for Neshoba Moore there, and hope he doesn't lose the rest of his season because of that.
Concessions open, folks.
Anyways,
Just
back to the
reminder.
game, and it's second down, incomplete pass there from Dake on first down, and
Pizza, pop, snacks,
gonna bring up second and
beverages.
10 here for Superior Heights.
Yeah, and that's a pivotal piece of their defense, not just the
Yeah,
offense too, right? He's one of their best cover corners, and somebody's always got to step up, next man up, obviously. So
Dake from the gun hand. Oh, fake hand off the Russian. Looking, fine, intercepted by number 4.
Jacob Day.
Jacob Day on the
Trying
interception.
to get it downfield, picked off by number 4, Jacob Day.
And just like that, White Pines gets the ball back deep in Superior Heights territory with 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
Dylan Woot
Looking to
with the
tie
tackle.
this game. Player down for Superior Heights.
Timeout.
No, he's up.
I think that's Dake.
I think it's Dake. I think he's just sitting there, probably cramping.
Either that or he's not happy with himself for tossing that interception. But that was a pretty tremendous interception by Jacob Day. You know, he was an elite corner down in the junior loops last year and up and making a name for himself up here in senior.
Handed off to number 22, DJ Pine. Pine looking to get the corner, gets outside.
And there's a flag.
There's a flag.
DJ Pine breaks a pretty good run.
But pickup of about 16 there for DJ.
We're going to have to
15,
get
16 yards
some
in the
extra
first
tide
down.
out for the referees tonight, maybe a little fleecy for all the laundry you've been throwing
I
on
believe
the
that's a
floor tonight.
flag on the play.
That hold look came after he had the first down, so I'm interested to see where the spot goes on this.
And it is a hold on White Pines, bringing it back to first and 20.
Looks like Coach Baswell was asking the same question that I am. That flag came in way after the first down. I don't know what the call is there, but unless the referee was Corelli was a little slow
After
on the
penalties
holster
applied.
shot, but apparently that's the call. So
Be first and 20.
Pine drops back, had him over the head.
Looking to the right for
Under
Wisłocki.
pressure, throws the ball high.
Goes over his head,
Bringing up
falls
second and
incomplete,
20
sets
here
up
for
second down.
White Pines.
yeah, it looks like DJ Pine missed the rusher coming in there. He
And,
really got to him, so.
Your everything player in the show, with him being out here, who do you look for on offense if you're White Pines to pick up the slack here for him? Is it Tristan Hallsworth, or is it another receiver you may be looking for?
I'm looking for some of the athletes I know from down in that program, and it's obviously Tristan we talked about, and Nicholas Ludit, and it's time for some of those guys to step up. And Rowan Wisłocki, he's made some great grabs for them in the past, and Garen's got to start trusting one of them and get the ball to them.
Garen Pine looking deep, gets it, rolls out, going deep now, ball up in the air. That probably could have
Pine
been
goes up, caught
offensive
by
pass
McCorkle.
interference.
Ethan McCorkle.
Inside the 10.
But a heck of a catch from Ethan McCorkle.
Touchdown, Wolverines.
Garen just kind of rifled that one up in the air and let it come down. And
Colt Yeaman with the tackle sets up first and goal for the Wolverines.
Bringing up first and goal here with a minute to go in the third quarter, down 7.
right from the 7, I got to think that they might.
Look to DJ Pine here on that little
I would give him one at least.
sweep, little search play. Does appear to be the case. Finds a cutback lane for a
Pine
gain
looking
of
to go
about
off
1,
tackle,
maybe
cuts
bringing up
back, gets
second
to
and
about the
6.
5.
Yeah, those are those plays that I was talking about earlier. When he gets the ball like that, he has to just run through people, and he seemed to get to the line there, and they wrapped him up, and it was, you know, if he's got a head of steam, he's just such a you know, strong kid, and he's got the ability to get in there, and he just hasn't realized it yet, and it's going to come with some more play. But
he's got to know he's more Dodge Ram than Maserati, as we would say.
Wolverines.
On the end around, ball's out, and it looks like number 70, Lucas Cruikshank, falls on it for Superior Heights, and they hold.
Gets it.
And a big mistake from, I didn't see the handoff. I don't think he necessarily got the handoff clean, but a
comes up with it.
big play by number 70, Lucas Cruikshank for Superior Heights, holding the fort on the goal line, keeping them up by 7 with 5 seconds here to go in the third quarter.
I don't know if that was Arthur Vincent on that one coming on the end around, and just the handoff didn't look clean, but it's disappointing for White Pines. They've been getting it down the field, and you know, now they had an opportunity to get in and tie the game up, and now Superior Heights has the ball, and they credit to them for making the stop. So on the 3-yard line, this is the last play of the third quarter.
Finds a pitch, gets out of the end zone, but a short, back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a loss of 1.
Russian with the ball with a short gain.
No, and that will be the end of the third quarter here.
Looks like we got another player down, so
we have an injury timeout.
And we are going to take it to our sponsors here for the end of the third quarter and flip the field. We'll be right back. I have to.
welcome back, folks. We're getting ready to start the fourth quarter here. My fellow commentator, Ashton, just needed a quick break. He'll be back to join us. Superior Heights has the ball, looks like on the 3-yard line, and it's 2nd down and 8. Or second down and 9 here for the Superior Heights team. White Pines looking to press the defensive action here and trap the Steelhawks into bad position on offense here. So looks like he's passes up, and the ball is picked off by number 11 for the White Pines Wolverines, Nicholas Ludin, and he's in for the touchdown. So what turned out to be
pick 6.
There's a flag here. Referee
A
Maniaco.
flag by the 40.
Wow, I disagree with that call, folks. I've been watching this from up here, and I'm going to watch the replay, but I don't 100% don't agree with that pass interference call. He beat the defender, and that flag came out awful late. I'm going to watch and give you the update from what I can see, but, you know, White Pines had the opportunity, and they ran it back, and he called a pass interference on that. So, unfortunately, my camera angle looks like it's going to get out of the play, and they're moving already, but I definitely don't agree with that. So we're live on that.
Pass interference.
So
against the Wolverines, so that negates everything. 1st and 10, Superior Heights.
So White Pines,
Quick
unfortunate turn
tackle.
of events for them.
Couple
Superior
of
Heights
yards.
back with the ball, and they handed it off. I'm not sure if I can get a number
Ty
for you
Couture
folks.
with the tackle.
.11 minutes to go. Superior Heights 2nd and 5. Taking Ngochi back in the gun. Lots of gamemanship going here on the White Pines end of the defense. And Dick Gochi again doing athletic things. And he's off to the races.
And I just go back, Dagan and Goche. Gonna go one touch to the house.
Goche all the way downfield, touchdown.
And a run of about 80
Flag on the
yards.
play.
He's gonna get 15 for the unsportsmanlike, but the touchdown's gonna stand.
Wow, that's a huge turn of events. Ashwell, you were gone. White Pines picked the ball off. And then referee Maniaco threw a late flag indicating that he thought that that was pass interference, and I 100% disagreed. And White Pines went down and scored. Unfortunately, he's on the field and I'm up here in the booth. And the play
So at the end of the day, it's a
turned out to be a
92-yard
pass interference
touchdown
penalty.
run.
And then that happened.
For
So
Goche.
I heard it. I was in the bathroom. And that's why I'm out of breath here running up those stairs. I'm just not in the shape I used to be running stairs that quick.
well, you're just like me. Round is a shape, buddy.
Whew.
So there was a objectionable conduct play or unsportsmanlike conduct on that play. So I don't know where the penalty will be. Objectionable conduct against Superior Heights. And I'm not
So
sure
the
if
penalty
that's
was
on-
objectionable conduct at the end of the play against Superior Heights.
I'm not sure who that's against, but these objectionable conducts are
Touchdown
piling
does
up.
still
And,
count. They'll tack that
if they
on
get
the
two,
crazy.
If they get two, they're going to be out of the next game. So I'm hoping their coaches are keeping aware of that. They changed that rule. I found out it used to be 3. On
Now
the
it's
third
2?
one. Now it's 2. So NASA made a decision, and Sault Ste. Marie football adopted the rule as well.
And Daxton Pringle on the extra point here. Snap, clean kick up and good.
Pringle's kick is
Extending
up
the
and
lead to 34-20 with 10:24 here to go in the fourth quarter. And a couple of big momentum-changing plays here with the called back touchdowns on Pines, which appeared to tie the game. And Superior Heights immediately strikes on the next series. But with 10 minutes left, and the way White Pines have been moving the ball, they're definitely not out of this football game. We're in for an exciting finish here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, they got to put some emphasis on urgency here, and they got to play urgent football and 100% to the wall here for the last 10 minutes and 24, and see if they can get themselves into the game. Not sure if it's me or not, but just when the transition from offense to defense starts to happen, it just seems to be longer.
Yeah.
The time in between is they're having these side huddles on the sideline for plays, and
I know it sounds crazy, but I think part of it is now that you're both on the same sideline. When we used to be on the different sidelines, it was just sort of like go there. Now it's like potentially guys got to go longer down the field, and but that's a little bit of it. But
I don't know. I still couldn't figure out what the big conversation is about. It's like, you can number your plays, and as an offensive coordinator, I know Sliver's got his little game plans for it being the.
he's got a Rolodex of fake
Steelhawks,
plays. He just
35.
spins it and figures out which one he wants to run. And it appears to be Daxton Pringle to kick this one off, so I expect
Over
this one to be
Johnstone
deep.
Back with Day and Pine.
Well, that one looked
And this
fun to
ball
talk
looks like
about.
it's going to go out of bounds,
That's
which it
gonna go
is.
out of bounds.
So this ball will be at the 45 of White
Somewhere
Pines to
around
start
the
the
30.
drive, I believe.
That'll move with the flag from kicking it out of bounds. That'll move the ball up a few yards.
And just on a side note, I hope people going to the side of that fence and starting to try and interfere with the game doesn't become a trend in the rest of the season.
I think they're gone now. So, no, are they still
No,
over there?
they honked it on the play just before Dake that snap that Dake took to the house.
Yeah.
So I hope that just doesn't become a trend here in Sault Ste. Marie. So if you're out there listening and you're thinking about doing it, don't do it. No one wants to do that. No one needs it.
Agreed.
You're not funny. You're not cool. You're just wasting time. Anyways, Garrett Pine, back to this game. First down for White Pines on the 50.
First and 10, White Pines from the 50-yard line.
Pine handed off to number 2. That's Keenan Busno.
Hand off to
Breaks a tackle, spins out of one, pick up from about 20.
He goes downfield for about 18 yards and a first down.
Keenan Busno on the big play, getting White Pines right back into scoring position here.
Yeah, you know what? Keenan was a tremendous athlete on offense for them last year, and he made the transition to linebacker this year is where he was needed, and I had a chat with my son about him, but he's been just a tremendous athlete for them and giving them the opportunity. So,
there you go. Pine looking deep.
Pine looking deep. Looks like Wisłocki was his target.
Rowan was lucky.
And I think Roman looking for the pass interference, but that ball might have been a little uncatchable, a little out of his reach.
Well, he stopped running his pattern, so you got to keep running and look for the ball. Like, remember that sense of urgency we had a conversation about. So. So they're 2nd and 10. I think they got to try and get something going here.
And Pine on the keep slips the pressure just over the head of the receiver, intended for number 11.
Throws it downfield to Ludet, but just out of his reach.
Bringing up 3rd and 10, and
that'll set up 3rd and 10.
If you're White Pines, it's not necessarily you have to go for it here, but you've had success offensively. I would feel confident to pick up 10 here. Their pass game has been pretty explosive tonight for them.
My biggest thing is they don't need the 30-yard pass. They need 11, 12.
I agree with you.
So
even that little post pattern that they hit Neshoba Moore on early in the game, I haven't seen that in a few. I want to see if they try and get this post pattern here to Hallsworth or McCorkle. And they ran seams, and the pressure gets home.
Flying downfield.
You know,
number 27.
There, 27.
I 100% don't like that.
Ethan Fisher.
That's just.
They just took off on seams.
4 guys running miles, and he
doesn't
have that much time. Coach Robinson's right. Got to dial that in and get somebody running across the middle of the field on a slant or something. You can't run 4 verts up seams. That's just bad play calling. And I tell him to his face, and he might hear it from me later on. But
there will be an injury time.
You know, I'm no offensive genius, but I coached football long enough to understand that there was no need for him to run those 4 guys off. He doesn't have the time as a quarterback to do that. So.
Yeah, and I think there was a timeout taken by someone. I think there was a timeout, or is there an injury timeout? Either way, I think it's like it's just someone out of breath.
I'm not sure what's going on here.
And shout out to Mr. Donnie Matthews on the sideline taking pictures. He was up here replacing Ray on his birthday yesterday.
Yeah, thanks, Donnie, for covering.
And 1st and 10 here, Spear Heights taking over from their 48-yard line. Looks to be under center this play. From the Wildcat, Ty Russian breaks a tackle, reverses field into the hands of number 26. Anthony Hunt just waiting for him to bring him down there, and a big loss.
Tries to get around.
Yeah, a little bit of help there from Austin Crawley. We're able to bring him down.
That might be one of those too athletic for your own good things. Just maybe go down, lose the 3 instead of losing.
But pretty sure Anthony Hunt, number 26.
Losing about 8 or 9 there instead, bringing up a long 2nd and 19 here for Superior Heights.
Anthony Hunt, fresh up from the junior loop with the White Pines Juniors last year, forced into some corner coverage with Neshoba Moore being out.
Dake on the roll, looking to run, brought down immediately.
Goche rolls right.
Way to step up on the play, number 23.
No yards, 51.
Arthur Vincent on the play.
Stephen Day Nolan, 23. Arthur Vincent with the tackle.
Way to step up, get that 2-0 for your offense, get him back on the field here with 7:41.
Sets up 3rd and long.
I should say punt incoming. As long as nothing crazy happens, you're getting the ball back.
Drayden Brock looks like he's going to be the one punting for them tonight.
Low kick, takes a hop. There's a couple flags on the play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There might be too many men on the field here for White Pines.
Yeah, I think so.
I think they have 14.
With the tackle.
Not even 13. They have 14 on the field.
Usually the referees do a count, and there was no count on that one, obviously. And I don't know how you change special teams this far.
Too many men against White Pines.
So does that give them another opportunity to punt the ball away, or
I
do they take it?
think, are they going to move it up 10 and kick it, or are they just going to move them back from there? I'm not sure.
Is that too many men penalty?
I don't think too many men is an automatic. I'm pretty sure it's not automatic first down. I'm confident it's not.
I'm confident it's not.
Interesting choice here for Superior Heights, because if you move up 10 and you kick it, you might be able to pin him near the 20. I think that's what they're going to do. They're going to re-kick it.
Well, that would make sense. He didn't exactly get a bomb off, so. Is it a 10-yard penalty, or is it a?
Yep.
Okay, so it's.
Bringing it to a 3rd and 8, and this, if you see Dake back at the kicking position, it might be a fake.
No, Drayden Brock's back out there.
Oh, okay.
I'd be doing a count on how many they got in there now.
So after the penalty is applied, it'll move Superior Heights.
They have 12 now.
Coach Batman sending too many extras out there. Looks like that's one way to gain an advantage.
And we'll have a re-kick.
Clean snap. Better kick from Drayden Brock there. Going to be a no yards penalty. 15 on the play. That's a fifth. The ball was in the air in that no yards infraction, which means it's going to go up 15 instead of 5.
So it's almost
White Pines.
It's going to be
White Pines are going to start with the ball at about their 45-yard line with 7:12 here to go in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, referee referee Foley just gave us the indication, so we're going to have to march this penalty off.
Unnecessary roughness against Superior Heights.
So were there 2 penalties there?
Oh.
So it was a rough play and no yards. Oh, here's another one of those big penalties.
Oh, here we go.
So that's no yards and unnecessary roughness.
So that's going to be 25 yards up from the 35.
3-yard line.
So I guess in hindsight, Superior Heights should have just left the kick alone.
Yeah.
Because now they have the ball behind their line of scrimmage. So
well,
last time this happened, White Pines was able to make a quick score. So I'm sure that's hopefully they got some different play calls in than the last time.
Timeout being called by White Pines.
and White Pines timeout. And during this timeout here, we're going to throw it to our sponsors for a minute, and we will be right back. And welcome back. And White Pines here taking over on Superior Heights 47-yard line with 6:55 here to go in the fourth quarter.
Actually 52, sir.
Oh, yeah, you're correct. 52 it is. Hand off to number 54. Brought down immediately on the play by number... Is that number 8, Colt Yemen?
Colt Yemen with a tackle.
On the tackle.
Well, they called that timeout for that play.
Isaiah Kehoe on the carry. Loss of about
Kehoe
5.
with no room to go. That'll be a loss of about 4 yards.
And there's a flag, so there's some extracurriculars that just seem unnecessary.
I didn't see it. Sorry,
I don't think it was between the players. I think something was said.
On the bench, objectionable conduct.
Might be on the quarterback.
Objectionable conduct against White Pines, and that'll back them up.
And as we were just saying, sometimes you just can't seem to get out of your own way and shoot yourselves in the foot here. Both teams are doing it. But second down, and now it's about second and 25.
Well, shooting themselves in the foot. That sense of urgency is, they're down 14, but they're not out of this. And I just don't know where the intensity, this generation is a little bit different than we were wired. But
Canadian football, 3-down football. You have lots of possessions left here. You got to maintain it here. And you've been able to move the ball here. And anyway, Pine in the gun. Pine escaping pressure off the edge, throwing over the head of number 11.
Pine rolls out to his left.
Nicholas Ludit
downfield.
Incomplete, bringing up third and a bus ticket here for White Pines. Then they might not have a choice here but to punt this ball.
Yeah, this is definitely not.
You can't give this field position up here. You're only down two scores.
Well, apparently they're going.
You might disagree with me, but I stand by it.
Well, you're at the fight. This is one of those games where both teams are trying to avoid playing Cora, and they got nothing to lose at this point, right? They're down 2 scores. The clock is ticking, and they just got to hope that their defense can make a stop.
Pine on the rollout, finding, just out of the reach of number
Pine
13. Rowan Wizlocki. Going to be a turnover on downs here. Superior Heights taking over on White Pines. 43-yard line. And I can't say I necessarily agree with that call, but I appreciate the aggressiveness.
Yeah, you know what, though? Like, Guerin has to just get his feet set.
He has open receivers. Yep.
He had Carter Girardi chasing him, but he still had lots of cap in between. And,
he's going to, he's going to look back. He's going to look back in this game film and say, I have more time than I. But like I said, if you've been under pressure quite a bit on the night, sometimes you get a little bit of happy feet. And just throwing the ball, it's a matter of the ones where he set his feet so far tonight, he's throwing absolute darts. I think both the one he was getting hit, he set his feet and planted and made that throw to the corner there for Neshoba Moore, which was unbelievable at the end of the first half. But Dake taken down, Dake and Superior Heights Steelhawks taken down, starting. In the motion, Dake on the keep to the right. Wrapped up by number 20.
Said he's run down from
29.
23.
Oh, no.
Arthur Vincent, we have a flag down by the 25-yard line.
Too many players again?
It looks like they might be counting.
Well, what I don't understand right now, and somebody's going to have to correct me.
11.
Flag's being picked up.
No flag, only 12.
He threw the flag and then went and counted them. Why would you not count before you throw the flag? I don't know if that's a policy, but that's the first I've ever seen that. He counted too many people after the amount of people that he had.
Well, White Pines does have 13 on the field right now. If you count it, there's 13 on the field for White Pines. There actually is 13. Because there's 5 up at the line, there's 7 deep, and there's 1 there. I think he threw the flag for too many men again, and this time he's going to be. There was 13 on the field the first one, too.
Okay. Short gain, but there's a flag on the play.
So got away with it on the first play.
I hope he's got them right now. So
too many men.
He is correct. It is 13 on the field.
Now he's still counting.
He is correct. There was 5 on the line, 7 in the middle, and 1 deep. There was.
We're going to have an injury timeout.
And that's going to bring up a first down for Superior Heights on the play because it is a 10-yard penalty. And it appears to be number 56. Austin Crawley looks to be in a bit of discomfort. And Batman from the sideline making sure 4 D linemen, 4 linebackers. And I've seen someone coming off an injury and another person coming off. They might be 1 short now.
Well, Carl can count this one again.
1, 2,
3.
He's
getting his practice. And you know what? He didn't even have to take his socks and shoes off on that one. So
I'm pretty sure there's only 11 on the field here. Daking it on the keeper. He slid. Pickup of a first down after getting 13, sliding, going down, avoiding the contact.
First down and then some.
Might be the smartest decision he's made. Save himself.
Well, they can run this clock down now. And you know what? I'm not sure who's running the show over there for Superior Heights, but you're up 2 scores. Hand the ball off to your running backs. Why are you risking your star player running the ball? That's just silliness. I don't care. Coaches might not like my rhetoric on it, but that's just foolish.
Handoff there to number 45, Carter Girardi on the carry.
Girardi with the carry.
Carter Girardi on the carry.
Tackle by number 3.
Lost the one. Oh boy.
Well, that's a first.
I was a
he
first.
played offense, but you know, not a lack of effort from that kid.
No,
And,
all hustle.
he'll
Love
try-
the kid.
you know,
Just
unfortunately, he got his dad's size genetics, and it just didn't work out for him. So
Dake on the handoff to Shillingsford. Shillingsford looking to get the corner. Gets outside.
Gets around the edge.
Oh, steps out of bounds about a
Out of
yard
bounds,
short of the
whatever.
first down.
Looks like 54.
I think he had it. He just wasn't aware of where his feet were to the
Isaiah
sideline. But coming up about a
Isaiah
yard
touchdown
short,
on
bringing up
that one.
3rd and 1 from inside White Pines 10.
Isaiah Kehoe was able to push him out of bounds before he got the first down, but. Now we have the 3-minute warning, Ash. Superior Heights up 2 scores.
That's a 3-minute warning. 3rd and short.
And pile getting pushed. Still getting pushed. Pickup of a first down. Looks like it's going to be inside the 5. See where they mark it.
Out of the Eagles playbook. The old tush push.
Well, it's not quite the tush push in Canada from the announcer. That is called
Otherwise
tandem
known as
buck in
quarterback
Canada. It's a
keeper.
15-yard penalty.
Good enough for
So
a
it's
first
called
down.
pushing the pile here. But if you push the ball carrier in the back in Canada, you will be flagged.
Correct.
But all the way down to the 2-yard line for Superior Heights with 2 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter.
And for the record, I've only seen that called one time.
I've seen it once or twice.
Referee Rob Grev.
Handoff inside to number 18.
Handoff to Travis Newt, touchdown.
And Travis Newt finds the end zone, sealing the game, it appears, for Superior Heights.
Yeah, that could be the proverbial nail in the coffin. So
Travis Newt on the 2-yard carry for 6. And with 1:56 here to go in the 4th quarter, it is 40-20 for Superior Heights.
this game was a lot closer tonight, folks. And, you know, we've been treated
Pringle for the point
both
after.
teams giving what they can to try and substantiate their playoff position here, and looks like Superior Heights is going to end up in that with the game against St. Mary's that could potentially move them into the 2-3 game. But you know, they're playing the same person and it's at the same field, so there's really no advantage. So I think you'll see a lot of people getting a lot of reps. The backups getting reps next week, and you know, even the Cora was going to end up playing White Pines here in the playoffs. And but I'll tell you, somebody like St. Mary's is going to have to step up large in the playoffs and get their players back. I know. Yeah,
they have some injuries on top of some other things.
You know, they had a couple other things going on, and I hear there was a suspension and some players with concussions. And if St. Mary's wants to defend their title, they're going to have to play a terrific game. And Cora seems to be running on all cylinders. Nothing that you wouldn't expect from Coach Annett. I coached under Tom, and he's always got his kids prepared. So. You know, it looks like the playoff matchups are set, and we got to love fall football in Sault Ste. Marie, and especially when it's this warm out. So. Yeah,
we do still have 2 weeks left in the regular season, but the next games coming up on the broadcast here for high school football in Sault Ste. Marie will be next Thursday. It'll be St. Mary's versus Superior Heights here in a doubleheader, and then. On the Friday night, it will be the Colts versus the Wolverines. And Daxon Pringle on the kick. Looks like that one's about to head out of bounds too. And he hit it and kept it in bounds.
He touched it after it was out of bounds, so.
No, he marked it. He touched it before. Yep.
Was going out of bounds, was touched by the White Pines player, so there will not be a flag.
Oliver Johnstone, that's a name I haven't called at all tonight, and maybe he didn't quite understand the rule, and I'm sure he'll get an understanding from the coaching staff over there as to why he touched the ball when it was going out of bounds. But what I don't understand is referee Corelli threw the flag. So
well, I think he anticipated him to not touch the ball, and he went diving for it, which is a little bit threw us all off here in the booth.
There is referee Foley just gave us the indication that the flag is being picked up. So
Corelli waved it off immediately himself. He was like, "No flag, he touched it." But I mean, so it's White Pines here taking over on the 14-yard line with a minute 56 here. Minute 56, you're down 21. Now there's two, with this amount of time left, this is where you don't want to see the game get chippy. 54 on the end around.
Isaiah Kehoe.
Kehoe finds some space.
Isaiah
pick
Kehoe
up
gets
of
from
a
the corner.
Decent pickup. I did not see who was in on the tackle.
Before being tackled.
You know, I don't know what's going on that bench over there, but if I'm Coach Gauthier or Coach Smith or whoever's over there, I'm telling the boys, like, look, we got this game in the back. Don't get an objectionable conduct and get tossed out of the game because it's going to put you ineligible for another one. So, you know, just let it roll, make some plays, cheer your player on.
And a nice pickup there from Kehoe, bringing up second and 2. He drops back, rolling right, looking for his receiver. Caught by number 13.
Fitz was lucky.
That's the
Rowan was lucky on the first down.
You know what? That time Guerin kind of actually planted a foot and threw the ball.
So every time he's had a chance to plant his feet, he's throwing some absolute darts here tonight. Moving the chains for White Pines.
$1:18 to go, folks.
Pine drops back, empty backfield. That's time. Oh! And number 2, Dylan Wood steps up and picks it off. Looking to get in the end zone.
Pine
tackled. He stayed in bounds. Touchdown, Dylan Wood on the interception. 55 yards to the house.
What a 55-yard pick six.
I get excited on all the plays. I don't know. I can't help it. I love football. Dylan Wooten, what a play! I thought that was about to be a completion.
Yeah, he just kind of jumped the route and took it to the house and put the score in. So
player down for White Pines.
We have an injury timeout.
Is it number 5, Ethan McCorkle?
It might be.
He's been on the field, I think, the entire game. I don't know if he's come off, so. Hopefully it's just a cramping situation.
Coach Bujold out there helping out. He pushes them to the ground. Let's stretch your cramp out here. So. Well.
And Daxon Pringle for the single here. Bad snap. I don't know.
After the bad snap,
I'm hoping that's not on purpose.
Chase Tersolo rolls out to his right. Puts
I'm not
it in
sure.
the end zone for 2 points.
That looked like a planned play, and that's pretty cheesy. You're running the score up now. So. Another White Pines player down. The coaches are getting their exercise tonight. So
Happened on the far side of the field. We're told it was number 6, Will Meda with the catch. Sorry, Will Meda.
And Will Meda on the 2-point convert for Superior Heights after the bad snap.
looks like we're in the holding pattern here, folks, for a little bit. Well, there's some cramping coming up here, so.
And welcome back after that short advertisement break. And with 1:05 left here to go in the fourth quarter, Daxon Pringle set to kick it off to White Pines.
Pringle will kick off.
Well, I'll tell you, I expected a lot closer contest than this. Hats off to the Superior Heights team, overcoming everything and able to get in there.
This game was a little closer than the score is going to get. White Pines was White Pines like with that penalty. They had the tying score with about 8 minutes left in the second quarter or the third quarter, sorry. Yeah, and just after that penalty, it seemed to fall apart a little bit, and Spirit Heights seized control of this game, but they had the opportunities. Fumble at the goal line too late that kept them down 7.
Like I said, the referee's got a tough job to do, but it's unfortunate when a call turns the tide of the game to the other team, and White Pines was on the wrong end of that one. And I'm going to go when I get an opportunity to look at the call, but everything that I saw that was far from being pass interference, and unfortunately, I don't get to make those calls. Referee Maniaco made
First and 10 from 35.
We can hash that out over a cold beer in the future and tell them that I don't agree. So.
And with 54 to go, Pine back in the gun. Pine looking to come around. Superior Heights does a good job of stretching that play out and having the backside come in and fill it in and finish. That's number 8, Colt Yemen on the play.
There we go. That's the sportsmanship. I like to see everybody pulling the players off and helping them up. And White Pines has just indicated they're going to take a knee and drain this clock out. So that should wrap up our broadcast here today. Unfortunately,
loss
folks,
of 5 yards sets up second and 15
there's been a change in the protocol
for the Wolverines.
Honorable mention of players of the game. They've made some changes to the powers that be, so we won't be giving you those tonight. And you'll have to read about that live on the Saultsports website. So.
Yeah, and that's just going to about wrap it up for us here. This will probably be the last play of the game on this final knee. But me, Ashley Young on the play, Ray Bazwa on color, Jay Houselander doing everything else. One-man crew tonight behind the scenes did a heck of a job. And that's going to end it here for us. And thank you. Final score, 49-20 for Superior Heights. And thank you for tuning in. And like I said, next week, doubleheader Thursday, Friday night. St. Mary's, Superior Heights Thursday. Cora White Pines on Friday. Thanks for tuning in.
Ladies and gentlemen.